Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back at it again, man. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for joining us yet again. We got a lot of boxing talk to go over, so I dropped a link. If anybody want to jump on the chat, talk some boxing talk, we can do that, man. And there's a lot of topics to go over, but shout out to everybody. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I'm nothing. Secondly, man, shout out to Dwayne Styles, Jose Ruiz, Boxing Sage, Inside the Ropes, Jesus. Salute to Davo, my brother Carlos with the Bud Ham and Cheese. Salute to Thunder Caesar. Salute to Don't Worry About Me. Salute to you, my brother, man. Salute to everybody. Brian Martinez, salute to you. Salute to Jazz. Salute to Trailblazer, man. Salute to everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to my brother, Real Talk Combat. And I'm going to tell you this, man. Mexico playing again tonight. It's going to be very interesting to see how this one goes. Put any predictions in the chat on who you have or in the predictions of the score. Drop that in there, man. I'm going to definitely keep my eye on that game. And, this is just a beautiful time for boxing. Oh, man, wait a minute. What's up, Fight Sports?
What's up, brother? It's been too long. It's good to be
Man,
back.
it's been too long, Fight Sports, man. How are you loving the World Cup? All of this stuff, man. How are you loving everything right now, my brother?
I'm loving it. Boxing's got great fights, and we've got a great one coming up in a few weeks. Zaya's Boots, cannot wait.
Man.
And I got to say this, IBFP. Look, all fun and games, but I do feel vindicated finally after all the years that I battled with you guys about David Benavidez after that Zurdo performance, because I knew he was going to win. I did not think he would stop him. Make no mistake about it. I want the Optaya fight. I don't like this talk of going back down to light heavyweight or catchweights. That's stupid. But when that fight happened, I thought, okay. I wonder how many guys like Clavo, look, shout out to Clavo, shout out to Preem, all them guys, but I do wonder how many of them are going to say, yeah, we were kind of wrong there.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Look, let me start off by saying this. As far as David Benavidez right now, he's securing a unification fight right now. And so that's the latest news that I've gotten, that he's securing a unification fight. So since he's looking to unify, I have no problem with that, because that's what champions are supposed to do. If David wasn't unifying, people would have a problem. So I have no problem with that. David put on an excellent performance against Sordo. And ever since that performance, you've seen a lot of people still mad and hating on David. Why is that, Fight Sports? Why can a guy like David put on a great performance and then turn around and is looking to unify in his next fight and people are still mad? Can you explain that to me?
Yeah, because they want to keep moving the goalposts. They don't want to admit that they were wrong. And, I mean, David, the only thing you could criticize about this is that he didn't go for Optaya first. But he goes for Zurdo. It's the easier fight to make. Zurdo wants nothing to do with Optaya, so, of course, he looks for another option. So that fight was always gonna happen. And again, it was easy going into it. I know Mirage pulled up Steel Mills, and I do not look. I like Mills, but I do not understand how he had that prediction so badly wrong. It was easy to see David as the better fighter, but to stop him, super impressive. But yeah, the one thing you can criticize about him is that he doesn't have an elite fighter on his resume. And this is what I battled with a lot of you guys about on the show. He has tried. The Canelo thing is all in the past. Bivol, he did enforce his mandatory, and Bivol, look, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why he's moved the way he has since becoming undisputed, but now he's moved to cruiserweight, and we'll see what happens. But while Zurdo's not elite, it's a great win to have on your resume, especially to stop him.
I mean, for sure, man. I mean, think about it like this. I mean, look, Steel Mills is my brother too, but let's make no mistake. When you're talking about getting an honest analysis of David Benavidez, his performance, his capabilities, and what he's doing, Steel is never going to give us that.
No,
he's not.
I've had private conversations with Mills, and look, it's all fun and games over the videos and stuff, but for real, he's just allergic to giving David Benavidez any credit whatsoever. Because I say simple things like David has awkward defense, has strange defense for a pressure fight. In other words, good defense, and he starts laughing. So he just cannot give David any credit whatsoever. And yeah, it's look, we're all flawed, but it's so silly.
Yeah, and look, and this is just in keeping with the same energy, man. You see Shakur Stevenson out here toggling around
Oh
Devin
my god.
Haney. That he's a disgrace to boxing. And not once have I seen Steel Mills come out and put the foot on Shakur Stevenson's neck. Not one time about that. I'm still waiting on it. Still is one of my favorite boxing channels, and he's losing me right now because I'm not understanding why you got heat for everybody else, but you ain't got no heat. I have not seen a video yet about Shakur Stevenson and how he's moving like a straight up coochie. Why is there no Shakur Stevenson moving like a coochie video from Steel Mills yet? I don't understand it. But he's quick to say something about Boots, quick to say something about David, quick to protect Bud, quick to say something about any and everybody in the sport. But when it comes down to his precious Shakur Stevenson, my brother Steel Mills ain't got one word to say to call this man out for acting like a straight up hoe. Come on, fight. That ain't right.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't get while we're waiting for others to come up. I do not get the. I cannot wrap my head around why Shakur Stevenson is so desperate to duck Devin Haney. Because, like most people, I've said it on the show many times. I thought Lomachenko won, but I don't think it was a bad robbery. And I looked at that and I thought, okay, Devin, he moved be he did a lot of things good in that fight, but I thought based on his lack of defense, Shakur is going to be so awkward for him. And what did Devin do? He offered him the fight, very fair purse split, and Shakur turned it down and said, no, 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 I deserve more money. It's like, okay, based on what? And now they're close to the same weight class. He just beat the guy. Shakur just beat the guy Teo, who also turned down Devin Haney, and now he's talking about catch weights. Devin finally called his bluff because that was the only way he could make the fight, and Shakur's still ducking. It's like I don't get it. I understand Devin is definitely going to be a tougher fight than Teo and Oscar Valdez because, well, stylistically, Devin does move a lot more, etc. But why is Shakur so? It looks like he's scared of Devin. It just doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, and not only just that. I mean, you've even seen Devin Haney move like a hoe when he rejected a Raleigh Romero fight, but you don't see anybody talking about that. You got it. See, the problem with boxing now is not everybody's not keeping the same energy. Some people,
True.
float around and ignore these things, but Shakur Stevenson's moving like a bitch. Devin Haney, I mean, we'll see what happened with him and Keyshawn Davis if that fight actually happens and manifests. I know there's a mandatory thing holding that they got over these guys, but at the end of the day, I've been telling y'all this a long time. These guys are brothers. They don't want to fight. They not trying to get into it. These guys are not really about what they say. These guys had a plan from years ago that they would never fight each other. This is something that they've been saying, something they've been talking about. Salute to Real Talk Boxing Talk. What's up, Real Talk?
What's good with you?
Salute, my brother. Salute, man. Real Talk Combat. I said Boxing Talk. It's fucked up. Real Talk
Nah,
Combat.
it used to be boxing talk back in like.
Am I just? I'm just tripping. Like that must have been what it is, and I'm just.
Yeah, well, not because I was getting into a bunch of fucking debates with MMA dudes, and they're like, "You're a boxing channel." Like, all right, bitch. Like, first of all, like,
That's why I call
this
my
is
channel Fight
private.
Sport Talk, not boxing or MMA talk.
Yeah. Listen, about the Shakur
Evening,
Stevenson and
gents.
Devin Haney thing,
Salute.
like, I wholeheartedly believe Devin Haney ducked that smoke with Shakur at 135 just because, him and his dad like to run their mouths about, well, we'll stay for a tank or whatever the fuck, right? But Devin Haney was busting at the seams. Like, do we all forget that they actually had to change it to 36 hours for rehydration just for Devin Haney for the Lomachenko fight? So Devin was busting at the seams, and when you question well, why does Shakur deserve more? Well, last I checked, I'm pretty sure he was a two division champion at the time, and he was also Haney's mandatory, and that's actually how he ended up getting the title was because he petitioned the WBC to mandate that fight, which would have gave him more than just the 25% that Haney's offered him. which we never got a number 25% of what, because 25% of nothing is still fucking nothing. So that was a bullshit offer. The Haneys and they're just a lot of fucking talk. But that's not. I'm not a fan of Shakur, and that fight is probably like it's like if melatonin and Nyquil fucked and had a child, like that's what that fight is. Like nobody wants to watch that shit. But
I mean,
The
real
Haney's
talk.
in and of themselves they're just fucking full of shit.
and look,
Haney set to play Keyshawn. That's
well,
what
hold on,
everything I've been reported.
hold on. Let's clear this up before the Keyshawn thing we talked about. So I do agree with that analysis right there, real talk, because I've seen that Devin Haney wanted no part of Shakur Stevenson back then, and now that we're talking about the fight now, and then they all in the public talking about the fight. Devin Haney said, "Oh, I go to 144 now. Why would Shakur Stevenson even want to go to 144 to fight Devin Haney when he said he'd go to 154 to fight Conor Ben?" So he's a hoe, and
Yeah.
Devin Haney's a hoe too. Both of them guys are hoes,
Is
and
he the hoe?
yeah, no, they're a bunch of hoes. Like, and shout
No,
out
yeah.
and rest in peace to my brother Nate Dogg. But boxing got hoes. They got
Hell
hoes
yeah.
in different area codes. Cause this don't
No,
make
because like what's ingrained in my mind, because like that everybody used to throw around the term hater or whatnot, right? I'm a big Devin hater. I can't stand this dude, right? So one clip that is ingrained in my mind of how bitch made this dude was you just beat Lomachenko, and this dude is calling you out, and your pussy ass is talking about I'm number one as you walk out the ring. Yeah,
Well,
you're a
well, well,
fucking
well, think
bitch.
about it, real talk. Think about it, real talk. And this is Fight Sports and Hit Notice too. You fought the most difficult fight of your life against Lomachenko, in which you had every advantage coming into that fight. And then it's super controversial. You should be thinking about a rematch. And if you're not thinking about a rematch, you should be looking straight at Shakur. Instead, you run out of the ring and fight neither one of those guys. And the only fight that you were really open for, at least you said you were, was a Tank fight, which Tank wasn't going to fight nobody but his baby mama. So then you move up and wait and walk away from the
The
weight
best
cut.
thing about that fight night was Bill Haney talking about how he got hit in the head with the Bud Light can.
Uh, if listen, I've wasted my. I used to be a Haney fan. Nuke, who remembers the start of me on this channel, I actually supported Haney.
Yeah.
This is truth. I'm not gonna lie, and I've gone off him. I can't stand him these days because I think he's bad for the sport.
So it's Shakur Stevenson. If his name is not back there with Haney, and Keyshawn Davis is bad for the sport, Shakur's bad for the sport, and
if I
Devin Haney's
may, I
bad for
think
all
just
three of them are hoes, and all three of them are bad for the sport. Ain't none of them getting no pass over here.
I mean,
no, I think this entire crop of
fighting.
American fighters are bad for the sport, bro. Like Ryan, fucking
Yep.
Tank, Haney, Shakur, even Keyshawn. Like I like Keyshawn. He's got a good, exciting style. You know what I'm saying? He's got that fucking crazy look in his eye, but. Eso también, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't want to fucking fight his homegirl or whatever, and
no bullshit.
they're fuck buddies or whatever. But it's like
no
it's just bad for the
bullshit.
sport.
No bullshit. If there's an American fighter, you should get behind these days, at least right now. And that I said it. I said this to Nuke, and Nuke knows this. American fighter to get behind Shock Foster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Abdullah Mason.
Yeah.
También. Mason is a great fucking American prospect.
Yeah. Shock Foster.
Shock is a fucking beast, bro. That nigga is getting better, bro. Like that motherfucker.
I think he beats Navarrete.
You're smoking dick, but he's good.
Oh, hit.
No. He's not beating Navarrete. Not now that Navarrete has a fucking nutritionist. Have you seen that dude? No more fucking bitch tits, bro.
Hit. Do you got a counter to that, my brother? You gonna let him? You gonna let real talk go on with you like that?
Here's the deal.
Did you see how he fucking butt fucked Sugar Nunez?
Navarrete destroyed Sugar Nunez. I'm not.
He beat wholesale ass.
No, I'm not going to argue it, but that is a fight I really badly want to see. Is Navarrete versus Shock Foster? That's a chasing greatness.
That's the
both
only
guys.
fight to make at 130, bro. Like
that's
one and number. That's number one and number two, 100%.
That is a fight I think everyone wants to see.
Bro, Dr. Eduardo, this is why you get timed out, bro. What are you talking about? Foster's so overrated, bro.
And my brother Carlos Rafael Espinosa, once again, and look, my brother Carlos, he's not at the house right now, but he wanted me to tell everybody on here, don't forget Matthias. He's a real deal. So he just wanted me.
Carlos don't go too far.
And Fight Sports wanted to give we needed to give him some credit. He called the whole situation about David and Sordo a long time ago. Even when Steel Mills got his predictions way off, we got to get
I
Fight
called
Sports.
the exact way David should have beat him. Why the fuck did I not predict David to win that fight? I'm so annoyed with
Yeah,
myself.
and I got everybody gave me shit. Real talk, Clavo,
Well, to be
Supreme.
fair,
I got receipts with
it's
all of
easy
you
to
guys.
explain.
I got
Okay,
the
look,
receipts for all you
we
guys.
get it. Are you
Hey,
done crying real quick? I'll explain for you.
No. Hey, I'm here for it. But listen.
No, listen,
I'll-
but because the reason why we all gave
Listen,
Zerto
real
a
talk, got to
lot better
backtrack.
chance than he did. What?
I just said you got to backtrack. I'm just playing games. Go on.
I don't got to fucking backtrack for you, bro.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
Calm yourself down. I understand you're feeling good about this win, but calm down, okay, little bud? Listen, the reason we all gave Zerto a lot better chance in that fight than what he did was because of the 2 fights that he had previous to that fight. If you go and watch those fights, tell me, did he do any of the things that he was doing in those fights with David? Okay, so then
No,
it
because he
wasn't
couldn't.
the
Because
fact that we were
hold on. You
wrong. It
asked
was
me a
the fact
question.
that David,
Hold on.
that
You
fucking
asked.
Zerto actually
on, you
just
did
Hold
ask
on.
him a
You
didn't
question.
asked
have the
me a
right fucking
question.
game plan.
You asked me a question. Look, he didn't do anything because David didn't let him. David took him out of his game. He was pressuring him. Zerto, being a pressure guy himself, isn't used to that. And I said this last year, and Clavo gave me tons of shit for it. In fact, Preem and Clavo,
Were you
I like
saying
them, but they
Zerto's
gave me
not
tons of
used to
shit.
being a pressure fighter?
I said Zerto's not used to being pressured because he's the pressure fighter. So when David was pushing him back and beating him to the punch and throwing those awkward combinations he's known for, and they were hurting him, he wasn't used to it. He got taken out of his game. He couldn't get any momentum, and that's why it happened.
Did you watch the first drop? The first time he dropped him?
Yeah.
An old earring.
What's
is
your
fucking
point?
crazy, Lance. An old earring. Fuck you, bro.
Uh,
That's fucking
I'm
crazy.
gonna-
Pin that one real quick.
What-
Fuck you, Lance Mayer.
Oh my! What's interesting right now is if you look at the cruiserweight division. I know Jai's still in the court case with the IBF. If I'm correct, I don't think there's been a decision on
Hey
that.
man, you went a little too hard with the caucus thing. Like, chill.
If I'm right,
They made
Well, I mean, just
a,
think, bro.
made
They
a fight
haven't
for the
fucking.
title.
They haven't.
what, Brent?
They haven't. Excuse me. They haven't elevated anyone, and they haven't mandated
Yeah,
a fight.
which is
They're
why
still.
that case is still going on.
Yeah.
Realistically, if you look at cruiserweight, we know David's fighting Noel now in November. That's what's being rumored. Okay, you know, from when David's team petitioned, you know, to get that fight. Which I don't rate Noel. I think David's going to run through him in 4 or 5 rounds. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, Noel struggled with Badu Jack, who is in zombie ages. Okay. And that is, and all the love to Badu Jack, hell of a fighter, but still not prime Badu Jack by a far. And Noel struggled with him. So I think Benavidez is going to absolutely run through him. Okay.
Nah, yeah, that's a give me fight though.
Yeah. Let's be honest here. I think on the opposite side, if you're looking at the cruiserweight landscape now, I think Sufa are going to put Jai versus CBS for November.
That's a nice scrap.
That's a great fight.
Oh yeah, well yeah, no, of course. That's kind of
Brim
like
approved.
that's the next course of action with those two.
Yeah,
when
and then hopefully you get the collision in the early April, May.
Wait a minute, Hit. This is not fucking true. The Gooch says, reminder, Kiwi picked Padley to beat Shakur.
No, that's not
That
true.
is not
Gooch
true.
is lying.
That is a
Gooch
complete.
I remember
lying.
that pick, bro.
Gooch is lying.
I remember
Shut
that
up, Cooch. I mean,
pick.
Gooch.
It was July of 06.
Gooch is lying.
Oh, that would have been terrible. And B. Raza says he got Mexico for the win. Salute to you, my brother.
Hey, I'm happy with England. They showed up.
What does it
England
look like
dominated the
that?
other day. What is it, 4-2?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How do you guys think it looks like the guy who claims to be the Mexican monster isn't going to be in Mexico for the game?
I mean, he's a big superstar here, though.
He's probably getting in camp. I'm not going to bash him.
Yeah, he's in a fat camp.
For what?
I know Canelo was there for the game, but he's going to be in camp for the September fight against Billy.
Yeah.
I have no
Outstrike
issue with
says
getting in camp.
Ozempic is working on Chris Griffin looking thin. So he said you're looking thin, Hit.
I've been training.
so
Griffin's crazy.
He's trying to give you, pause, Outstrike. I don't know
Yeah.
if you want some meat or something. Talking about another dude's looking thin, but salute to you.
Anyway, this time next week, man and Nuke's neck are on the line next weekend when it comes to Boots Ennis versus Sander Sayers.
What do you guys thoughts about Boots Sanders' eyes? Oh, and Trailblazer says, "What's up, 0-8? What's up, player?"
That's a joke.
I love it.
All
Boots
right.
Zayas is
Oh
Yeah,
damn, he went up
that's-
one. Last time I was here, he was on 7. I didn't realize he picked
Damn.
Go
one.
ahead, Fight Spot.
Damn.
Boots Zayas is the type of fight that boxing needs. Two young undefeated guys. Maybe the best of the 154 division, which is one of the best in boxing. Both guys can win. It's great. I love it. I mean,
Now,
what's
your early prediction? Because I what's your early like? This doesn't have to be
Okay.
your final prediction, but just right now, what do you feel about the fight?
Yeah, this is not my final prediction, but I have to pick a winner. So I think Zayas, because he's taller and he did fight at long range very well against Barao. In both of his title fights, he's used range pretty well. And against Barao, he wasn't running, and he had a dangerous pressure guy in front of him. And Boots against Chukadzian, he did look quite hittable when he was moving forward and trying to be a pressure guy. And I'm sure he can improve. But if I had to pick, Zayas probably wins a close decision. Neither of these guys have showed chin issues, so I don't think Boots is going to hurt him and knock him out like he's done to all of his opponents. And Zayas, I don't think he's going to hurt Boots to the point where he gets wobbled. But again, early prediction, I'm picking Zayas to win close decision.
Okay. Then I got to get everybody else before I do. I got these bills. And one baller says, "Brim, put down that Bud ham and cheese sandwich, my brother." Brim, did you have any comments that you have for my brother and one ballers? I guess not. I guess Brim ain't got no response to that. Mr. T says, "You can really tell the difference when Real Talk is taking his pre-workout Diddy oil extract and when he's not. MBBA make Brim blamable again." Salute to you, Mr. T. That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not on any pre-workout right now. I'm high as fuck.
What you gonna blame me for, Mr. T? You got to let me know what you're gonna blame me for. You know.
And now, Brim, I got to get this.
You know what? I blame you for
feedback.
Crawford taking
I'm gonna go to Real Talk, then I'm gonna go to Brim. Real Talk. What's your early thought process on Xander Zayas Boots? I mean, who you leaning towards right now? Who you have winning?
I've had
prediction.
I've had Zayas winning that fight for a little while. Just based on the style matchups, like they're both boxer punchers, but Boots tends to lean more into the punching, whereas Zayas tends to lean more into the boxing. And so I think the overall skill set and Zayas not making too many mistakes, I think that will get the better of Boots, and I think he'll win a points decision.
All right, so we got 2 for Zayas. Hit Kid, who you got? Zayas, Boots, early prediction, because your final prediction is next week, and I know what we've discussed, but just for the people.
Yeah, I listen. Zayas is a great fighter. I think he is up and coming. I think he is that, but I do think this is Boots' moment to take the throne. If you get what I'm on about. Yeah. No, style wise, I would agree, but you see greatness in some fighters, if I'm allowed to say it.
That's true.
Me and you have been on here, and we've said we see greatness in Boots. We could be dead wrong, and Zayas could absolutely win.
Could be,
and Zayas could absolutely win this fight because this is a 50-50 fight. But I think the greatness comes through. I have Boots by decision. Close though, close. It'll be like 3 rounds.
Oh man! And now,
what did Boots do that was great again?
Or this is how you feel? He said you see greatness in them.
Performances, no. The Karen fight, I know everyone holds those 2 fights against him. When he struggled, I'll fully admit it. But the way then in fights straight after those fights, he responded with devastating performances. And yes, do I think Zayas is going to get knocked out? No, because Zayas, in my opinion, is a great fighter.
You're talking about Lima.
Let's remember, Zayas was ducked by Sebastian Fedora.
It's true.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
No one could tell me otherwise.
And Boots was ducked by Brian Norman.
Well, I'll let Brim get to you on that one.
That's fucking facts. That's fucking facts.
I'm not gonna even waste my oxygen for that goofy shit. I'm gonna stick to the topic at hand.
Yes. Sorry about that, Brim. Grim,
No,
where are you
no.
When
leaning so far?
Boots has come through criticism, and Zayas, who people doubted, has always improved. And there's still a question: does Zayas' power come to thing? I think it does. I think this is a great fight, but I just think Boots has something special about him. I'll be honest; I'm going more on feelings than facts here, guys. Okay.
I can
So
respect.
I have Boots via a decision with like 2 to 3 rounds in it.
And Brim, what are you saying so far, my brother?
Boots is more naturally talented than Xander Zayas, but one of the key elements I look when I look at this fight, I think Xander's going to be the bigger guy in the ring. I don't know if Boots is going to be able to hurt Xander, but if he does, then that's going to be a phenomenal dynamic to the fight. But I think Xander's size is going to put him in a position where he can possibly be able to expose Boots to his left. It's not an easy task because Boots is naturally talented, but I just think if we get into a fight where it's coming down to championship rounds, tested metal is something that Boots has not experienced in the ring. And it's why I have the Xander winning the split decision. But I am very, very aware that if Boots is more naturally talented and that natural talent can show up on that night and he can beat Xander's ass. But I just think because Xander's a naturally bigger guy, he's been through a little bit of fire. That when the fire moments come in this fight, I wonder if Boots is going to make a mistake because he's never been in the fire. And that's why I got Xander by split decision.
That's a good analysis, Brim, man. And I guess for me personally, when I look at the fight, I see that this is Boots' most dangerous fight. It's the most dangerous opponent. Xander Zayas has, he looks like a very, very special talent, and so does Boots. And so this is going to be a very difficult fight for both guys. I don't think it's easy for either guy. And I could see it possibly going either way, but I pick Boots to win the fight. I think that Boots is the kind of guy that can adjust to a lot of things. People try to hold the Karen fight, but when you really look at the fight, he still dominated the fight. I've seen other fights of other fighters that look despicable, but I'm not even going to name them. I know that there's an ongoing narrative in boxing that anybody that has supported Bud Crawford historically is going to be semi anti Boots, and even if it's an underlying hate, people won't outright say it. But I will say this is that Boots has the chance to shut up a lot of people if he go in there and do what he's supposed to do. Now, if he goes in there and loses, then those people are going to run with that, and then they're going to Brian Norman him. Say, yeah, look, you were no better than Brian Norman. You were a hype job. You came in and got exposed. So I think it'll be that same kind of narrative. So I think, Boots Ennis needs to make a statement.
Can I
And
stop you for 1 second, Nuke? You got to stop with this hype job in Norman. The whole thing with Norman and the whole thing with Haney is because we didn't know what Haney had in his
He
tank
was a hard job.
it was question marks going into the fight. So you got to stop being disingenuous and being corny because y'all guys got to stop. Y'all really got to stop being corny individuals because this shit is weak as fuck.
Or are you telling us that Brian Norman wasn't?
He wasn't hyped up. It was just that you looking at a fight where it's a 50-50 fight. There was question marks about Devin Haney going into the fight because of what happened with Ryan. But that tested metal has helped make Devin Haney a better fighter, and he showed that in the fight. Y'all be over exaggerating shit just for shits and giggles to be cute and funny. And the truth matter, y'all sound like bitches when y'all do that shit. Be grown men and stop being corny.
Hey, Norman had a good comeback win.
Yeah, I mean that was against a Ham and Egger, but yeah, it was unbiased Brim. I mean, it's same. I look at that just like a gin fight. There ain't nothing to get excited about. You get yourself back in the course of action, and then you can try to gun for bigger fights.
Wait. Hold on. Real talk. I got to come to you real quick. Be real. Was Norman hyped, or was it just we're not evaluating the Brian Norman's performance fairly because of Devin Haney?
Is he there?
I don't know, but we'll see.
Oh my bad, you asked me something.
Yeah. I mean, was Brian Norman hyped, or are we not evaluating his performance against Devin Haney fairly?
Nah, I think he was kind of hyped, off of that knockout that he got over Saki and shit. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad fighter, but I'm saying like that did help build a lot of his hype and why we thought he had a chance with Haney. And he fucking got exposed. Honestly, I'm sorry.
There we
Hello
go.
to Mills.
I don't think he got exposed. I think his tendencies and his errors.
Bro,
and
he got dropped by Bevin.
Yo, but you got to listen to me and hear me clearly.
Bevin
The mistakes that
Haney.
he made early in his career, he made them in that fight. So it ain't like something I didn't see before. That's what y'all don't get. This is not like this is a new
You realize
discovery.
Devin Haney's last knockout was during the first Trump administration, right?
Oh my
He
god.
didn't get a knockout in that fight either. He got a knockdown because he
But
executed.
bro, if I got
He
dropped
punched
by
in
Devin
between.
Haney, I'm
His
going
timing was
home.
phenomenal. Again, the things that
Do
Brian
you see
Norman
the
had to
rain
fix.
boots that Haney be wearing, bro?
All right, I'm gonna finish my statement somehow. The mistakes that Brian Norman makes
Sorry,
in the ring, those things were brought out by an intelligent fighter. That's no more, no less, bro. When we going into this fight, I talked about these things. That's why when it happened, I looked and said, "Damn, Devin Haney was able to make him revert to some of those mistakes." It wasn't that I was
"Damn, they
surprised.
finna
It was
roast
just that
my
I
ass for
saw
weeks."
I've been watching this guy for a while, so I know some of his deficiencies. I saw those deficiencies get brought to the forefront. No more, no less. But y'all, instead of having an adult conversation about it, y'all act like little kids. And that shit is childish to me. Be fucking grown men. Stop acting like you're 13 years old. And your dick just
Man, you're
down.
just in love
You're
with
feeling your
Brian,
dick for
bro.
the
Calm
first time.
down. You ain't gotta be all that.
No, it ain't. No, don't tell me what I need to do. It's just that I get tired, and it ain't got nothing to do with Brian Norman. It's got to do with just
I didn't say you had to do anything.
with adult men who act like fucking children. Look at the comment section. I'm sure it's gonna be a bunch of childish cornball shit that I see. I deal with it everywhere I go.
All right, Bryn, put your highlighters away, bro.
Real talk. Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
No, I can't.
Thank you.
No.
Oh man, that's and look.
Mills.
In fairness, if Boots loses to Xander Zayas, I'm sure that somebody's gonna come on here and say he was a hype job the whole time.
Nuke. If Boots loses badly to Xander Zayas, I'm getting
Let's
it.
say he gets stopped in 5 rounds.
No, Nuke. I'm getting it, but it's graveyard for you, mate. It's graveyard.
I mean, to be fair though, like if Boots loses, he was a hype job.
I mean,
because this guy, whether you like it or not, the guy legitimately built most of his mystique around
Cloud chasing Bud. Cloud chasing Bud. Call it what it is.
We're not gonna do that.
So it's like, and then
that's what happened,
also
dog.
take this. This dude has like what 30 something fights, right? And this is like your first true test. And if you lose, like genuinely, Boots has everything to lose in this fight because
he got a lot. He got a lot to lose, but that's why I respect Boots so much, because at the same time, when you look at it, you see that Boots is the kind of guy that doesn't shy away from this challenge. A lot of guys will try to pick and choose. Look at Shakur Stevenson, scared.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
you
Devin
can't.
Haney, scared.
I'll give you that.
He didn't actually accomplish something. He didn't fight people. Boots ain't fought nobody yet, bro. You can't compare the two when Boots is just now stepping to the plate, bro.
Hold on, Brim.
He just stepping to the plate, though. You can't use a comparison with somebody who's actually fought a contemporary match skill test. Come on, bro.
Bullshit.
Come on, Brim.
Shakur got issues, but don't use Shakur to try to big up Boots when Boots ain't did what Shakur done did. Stop that goofy shit.
Shakur ain't did shit.
That's a fucking lie. Shakur is moving like a goofy right now, but to say he ain't did shit is an asinine statement to make.
Hey, am I tripping, or didn't Shakur like miss weight and that's why he didn't go undisputed?
What'd you say?
Didn't Shakur like miss weight and that's the reason he didn't
Against
go undisputed and shit?
Yep.
Yeah, and then he like judo hip tossed him a couple times in that fight.
Like this is crazy. Anyway, the point being is it's gonna be a great fight against two young, hungry fighters, and I'm excited to see it. God Mode Mills, welcome to the show, all the way from Omaha, Nebraska. Can I get your early prediction on how you see the Boots, Xander Zayas fight? I already kind of got an idea about what way you're leaning on this one, my brother, but please, the floor is yours.
Hell, you already know that, man. You already know that. I think, like I said, man, I got Xander. I know a lot of people want to downplay how Boots looked in front of Karen. Sometimes it's hard to get up for a certain opponent. It's like, nah, man, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to crash this dude. And it's hard for you to really put in the level of training and commitment that you would in front. Like, he wouldn't have looked, I don't think he looked the way that he looked in front of Karen. He wouldn't have looked that way if he was fighting in front of, if he was standing in front of Vergil Ortiz. And I don't think he's going to look that way in front of Xander Zayas. However, after one fight and you look that way, you should be able to go to the track, go back to the drawing board, tweak what it is you need to tweak, really work on that, hone in on that, and not look the same level pedestrian as you did, despite the fact that you dominated the fight. I still shouldn't be able to say, man, if somebody with that same fighting identity stands in front of you, it's going to be that much more of a longer night. I'm seeing glaring deficiencies in your game by a dude who's a 41st ranked unheralded Karen Chukatsian from the Ukraine. Like, nah, man, that just shouldn't be happening.
Calm down with the Ukraine stuff, bro.
And now, shout out to the Ukraine. I ain't got to listen. Lomachenko, Usyk, and my dogs right there, man.
I got some smoke. I got some smoke for the Ukraine after this rant. But go ahead.
But nah, man. So I'm saying, like, you shouldn't have been able to. There's no reason why Karen should have made you look that pedestrian when you got all these knockouts under your belt, and we just saw what the fuck happened to Karen in front of a Patty Donovan. I'm like, that was he got down slicing that fight. I can't get past that, man.
I get that Boots had like a bad night with Karen, or a couple of nights with Karen. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's just not used to that style, right? Because the Ukrainian style is kind of hard to figure out. But at the same time, what trips me out, it's not how you looked. It's that, dude, you were swinging so fucking wide and hard. He had you doing 360s. That's like crazy.
Exactly.
That's just like, that's not good fundamentally type shit.
It's not. And he does that also on some showboat shit because everybody in gas is, man, to believe that he's the second coming of Roy Jones Jr. Now, when you're standing in front of a sharpshooter who can counter you in between shots and spin out and force you to reset and then hit you again in the blind spot, I just have a hard time seeing Boots being able to come out victorious in this fight against Xander Zayas. And I like what Brim was saying. He ain't faced this level of opposition. It may the moment may be a little too big for him, but he does have the talent to go in here and win. He has the X factor as far as power is concerned. And I'm not saying that he's a trash boxer. I damn sure ain't saying that. But he's also not as polished as everybody would like to believe that he is. I don't give a fuck about that switch hitting shit. I don't, because he's not as good of a switch hitter as Bud. That's just a fact.
There it is.
He's just not. He's like, I don't know.
Mills. Can I talk to you for 1 second? Can I talk to you for 1 second, Mills?
I'm up next right after Mills. Go ahead,
I gotta tell Mills something real quick, bro. Bud, this switch hitting shit, this overrated switch hitting you talking about with Bud. Bud is a orthodox fighter, is extremely hittable. He's a phenomenal southpaw fighter, but the switch hitting shit is overstated. He does time it well, but this whole insane switch hitting shit is overstated as fuck, man.
All right, well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Even when you look at the fight when he fought with Kell Brook, and that's the beauty of it. No, listen to what I'm saying. This is the beauty of being a switch hitter. This is the beauty of it, man. You're good enough in one, out of one stance. But the minute you switch, like he conditioned Kell Brook to the point where he couldn't time the right hook.
Oh my God!
He couldn't time it after a while because he was just so used to that lead hand being the right hand. So now when he switches up.
Hold on. Mills, you know you my brother.
We not listen. We can do all this.
I can't do it. I gotta get it.
Why are we doing this? Are we really about to sit here and hang on Kell Brook? I'm just simply making a point.
No, we ain't hating on Kell Brook.
I'm just simply making a point. I'm not saying this is the Kell Brook.
We are not hating on Kell Brook.
Listen. I'm not sitting here saying that. I don't even consider that one of Bud's best wins. I'm just simply speaking to his ability as a switch hitter. I'm not saying that's one of his best wins. I'm just speaking to his ability as a switch hitter.
Anything Bud did it. I want to let you know this, Mills. Hit Kid could have fought Kell Brook that night and looked like a great switch hitter.
Potentially.
Hit Kid could have went into that fight that night and looked phenomenal.
What I'm saying is, I'm just speaking to his.
I can tell. Hold on, Mills. I can take nothing from that fight with Kell Brook. And
I don't know how
anything from that. No.
I don't know how. I don't know how. We get two things to be true at once.
He was a zombie when he walked into that ring. This man,
I'm not down with that.
Against the law.
I'm not down with that at all. Or even with the Gamboa fight, man. Just remember, he's good. He's good enough. He was good. He's good enough. He's a great fighter out of the right hand stance, but he is a better southpaw. That's just a fact. He's a lot more calculated as a southpaw. But
hold on. Fight Sports got some smoke for you, Mills. He says, Mills, you are a hypocrite. You slammed me for saying similar things about David Benavidez. If I catch you, I'm slapping you, pussy.
Oh, he ain't say all that. Fuck out of here.
All that last part. I added that
saying the same thing. Okay, well, when
you're a hypocrite and you saying similar things.
When you get up here, we can address that. I ain't been on your page in a minute anyway. So holler at me. Well, all I'm speaking about is just his ability as a switch hitter. Bud could have beat anybody in the division out of the orthodox stands as a welterweight. That's just a fact. But he is a better southpaw. Doesn't Boots is not on that man's level as far as switch hitting goes. He's not better out of the southpaw, or is he better out of the conventional stance? That's what I'm saying. So that's my point. He's not like I don't want to hear nothing about that switch hitting shit when it comes to Boots. Now we can get back to Boots.
Edgar Moreno wants to say black on black holding each other accountable.
He said what? Oh, that's what we do. Come on, Edgar. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, my dude. Don't do that.
Lips on his neck because he's talking out the side of it.
don't do that, man. I don't want to have to turn this panel into liquid tea mode or nothing like that, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, man. But now I'm just saying.
I just had to say that to you, though, Mills, because I always thought, like, when Budge does the whole switch hitting thing, I think was overstated. I think he's a phenomenal southpaw with some qualities as a orthodox fighter. But as an orthodox fighter, he's susceptible to get hit a lot more than he is as a southpaw. And I just got to call it for what it is, bro. I'm not
I appreciate that unbiasedness from you, Bram. I appreciate that.
Oh, bite me.
I can agree with that. I'm not disagreeing with that, but even Bud, as an orthodox fighter, he's still better than all of the orthodox fighters in the division at 147 pounds when he was there. That's just a fact. That's just a fact, man. That's just a fact. He'd have beat anybody in that division out of the orthodox stance. He would have. He would have. I don't think Boots is better than Bud in any capacity. Switch hitting, footwork, nothing. He's far better, compact, far more compact with his punches and some motion. But back to Boots versus Xander. I think Xander is just a sharp. He's a quality operator. He's 2 tiers above Karen Chukatsi. So I don't see Boots, and I could be proven wrong. That's the beauty of sport. What we gonna be wrong, and when we get all right, cool. Now you got my respect. All I'm saying is do what it is, or prove that everybody is saying that you are what you are. Just prove it. And I ain't got no
that's why he's in this fight, because he wants to prove it.
And I'm saluting that. I'm saluting the fuck out of that.
Both of those guys deserve credit for this fight, man.
Definitely. I just don't think. I just think Xander got. I think that. They saying that Boots in there breaking ribs and all that shit, man. He always breaking ribs. He always knocking somebody. He always doing something. He always going to infinity and beyond in training camp, and then he looked the way he looked for 24 rounds against fucking Karen Chukatsi. Just prove it. That's all I'm saying. I got Xander.
All right. I appreciate that. So we got Fight Sports, Real Talk, my brother Brim, Godmo Mills, all going Xander. Hit Kid is leaning Boots. I'm leaning Boots. So far, it's only 2 people on the panel leaning Boots. We're in the minority here. And a couple comments. Sam Padilla says Brim is coming around slowly. Doubt that. Don't get your hopes up.
I ain't gotta come around nowhere. I'm not coming. Listen, wherever you at, it's the land of delusion. I choose to go the opposite direction.
Fucking slip that shit in there smooth than a hoe.
Oh, that was the wrong comment. Oh no. Edgar Moreno says, "Still Mills, you versus Brim is a good thing." I agree. I think that's a good thing. We need to get going at each other, man.
For what? Like that? Listen, man. If we can have a conversation,
I'm just all for black on black crime.
I'm gonna apologize now. I'm a little upset right now because my guy's about to get drafted next week in the NBA, and I see slander and they lying on him, so I'm popping off on people right now.
Real talk. When Usyk, this is my Ukraine little.
Oh yeah, hit me.
So when
I haven't been on the show in a while, actually.
Yeah. So when Usyk had that issue with Rico, I needed you to come up here, man, because you wouldn't believe what people were saying, and so I never got your reaction on the whole thing. Did you have any reaction to all of that, or?
No, I mean it was definitely a tougher fight than it should have been. You know what I'm saying? With Usyk being one of the top 5 or top 3 pound for pound fighters.
Exactly.
But it's
top 3.
It's kind of just one of those things where the dude had a fucking awkward ass style. You know what I'm saying? And it took him a lot longer to figure it out than I guess we all assumed. But it's one of those things where it's like our assumption of what Rico was. That led to a lot more surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where you underestimate a fighter so much that any bit of success that they have is going to get blown out of proportion. So, he won a few good rounds, but it's kickboxing. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, he gassed out. Eventually, I mean, didn't the dude end up in the middle of the fucking ropes or some shit?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
let
was
me
like,
ask.
the Usyk still got the job done, but it was just kind of one of those things where we underestimated Rico so much to the point where any bit of success that he had is getting blown out of proportion. If you
Real
ask me.
talk. Real
Well, let
talk.
me hold on. Oh,
What's up?
please let me
What?
ask you this, Brent. Please let me ask you this real quick. Please let me ask you this.
What the fuck? Okay, hit me.
Do you think off of that performance, David Benavidez will go in there and beat fucking Alexander Usyk?
Come on, man.
No, fuck no.
All
Fuck
right,
no.
cool.
Mills,
All
You
right,
just
cool.
called Brim
I
All
love
right,
you,
fat.
but I
cool.
want to
That's all
slap
I
you
need.
through the phone, bro, for asking that
That's all I
question.
need. That's all I need to hear. I'm gonna go on mute now because I gotta get ready to do the
Well,
drop off. I'm
hold
gonna
on.
go
I
on
got to
mute.
respond to that. Hold on, I got to respond to that. David Benavidez put Rico in a coma today.
No,
And
he wouldn't.
he would. And if
No, he
anybody
wouldn't.
tings different, clearly don't understand
He
boxing.
went a
I don't
knuckle
Now,
understand
one
boxing
thing I
then.
will say about Usyk, the only thing
I'm
about Usyk that he looked
I'm
like to me,
inclined to agree just because of the way that Rico puts his head over his feet.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? How he'll lead with his head. But yeah, no, Benavidez a fucking rape dude, bro.
But that
I don't
doesn't
believe
mean
it.
David can fuck with Usyk. That doesn't equal that.
No,
So
End of the
I
because
day,
like
agree.
Usyk
I
should have
because
agree
the
with
fucking
that part
footwork,
of
retired,
the
it.
bro.
footwork
The
and the
only thing I'm
pedigree that
saying about
Usyk
all that
brings is not.
is I think Usyk has I feel like he has just declined a little bit, which is normal. That happens to everybody. I feel like
Time.
he's come down just a little bit because I
No,
think that
and then you
Usyk
also have
was.
to take into account Usyk's style. It's not exactly like an
A
old
big
man
power
style. You know what I'm
style. It's
saying?
precision. And
Yeah,
you
you know what I'm
lose some
saying.
of
So
that
like
with age.
he's getting a little bit older in age. So yeah, he's
Not a
gonna
Yeah,
wear
little
yeah,
bit.
down just a
yeah,
Real
bit,
yeah,
but
talk.
yeah. I mean,
he
Real
look,
still
talk.
got
The
it.
Brim
truth be
can't take
told
down
is
the same
Usyk
big
should have
dudes that he used to
retired.
take down 20 years ago, but he's still knocking down what he can.
The issue is Usyk should have retired. He went into that fight with a little bit of a dad bod. He didn't prepare probably the way he normally prepares for a
Oh,
fight.
we're not making
And he
excuses for people not being prepared because
listen,
we had this
bro.
discussion,
It's
Brim.
not
Don't
called
do
an
that.
excuse. It's called a fallacy. It's called an error. It's not
Okay,
an
now I got an
excuse.
Errol Spence comment coming up then. Coming up next,
I
Errol
knew that shit
Spence.
was coming too.
We got to talk about it,
No,
but
I
finish
mean
up, Brim.
it's one thing to say that like he didn't prepare correctly. It's more like we
He
definitely
didn't.
saw a version of Usyk where yeah, you're a little bit thicker around the midsection. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he didn't take the
you're
fight seriously. He didn't. He didn't
it's a
treat that
fucking
fight like it
kickboxer.
was
You
a
know what I'm saying?
Fury
I don't
fight.
expect you to sit there and train for an AJ the same way you do for a guy who's what is it 1-0 or some shit 0-1. What was his
He was
record?
1-0 as a boxer.
Yeah, so it's like I don't expect you to have the same level of fight camp, but at the same time, I'm not making excuses, bro. Like you look like shit.
He was bad.
But
Like
I
yeah,
also
like
think that he
get it
declined a
together.
little, bro. I don't think he's still the same Usyk.
I think it's a combination of both. He declined some, and
Yeah,
he went into the fight with
cause
not
he's
the
like what
same effort
39.
I
and
agree with
Yeah,
Brim.
intensity.
yeah. See,
I
he,
That
agree with
nigga
Brim.
Mills,
39,
would
bro.
you
Like
concur?
I expect you to fucking slow down a bit, you know.
I
Yeah,
agree with
man.
But
Brim.
Right now, real talk.
Usyk
How old are
still
you? Real
beats
talk. Are you
like
slowing down already now?
Oh my God!
huh?
Oh, what the
I said,
fuck?
how old are you? Real talk. You already slowing down now.
Shit, bro, you're not even lying, nigga. I'm like 27. My body already tired.
Damn, that's
No,
crazy.
Fuck
no.
this.
That's crazy. At
I feel
27,
like
I
I do
didn't.
I felt
manual
like I
labor
was
though, motherfucker.
unstoppable.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Mills, would you agree with that? That Usyk looked like he could just be in a decline a little bit. I don't know if Mills still there.
He said he had to go on mute.
Okay, you have to go on mute. Okay,
All
I
right,
got
I
you.
agree.
can you hear me?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
go
yeah. We
ahead.
can hear you. We can
Yes,
hear you, Mills.
we hear you, God, Mo
I,
Mills.
yeah, man. Well, I think you could be on a decline, man. I don't know. I'm not ready to say that yet, man. I'm not. You got to show me that you on decline, man. You
He
can
just
just have a
did.
bad training camp. You could just have. It could be a bad training camp.
Mills, he
You
just
could
showed
just
you,
sit.
bro.
It could
He just
simply
showed
be
you. And
a
I love
bad
Usyk.
training
He
But at
camp.
the
just
same
showed you,
time,
dog.
also
It,
remember who we're
it,
talking about. We're not talking about an Errol Spence that we all know he has a drinking problem. We all know he likes to touch boys. You know what I'm saying?
Touch
It's like,
boys. Hold up, hold up.
of course, you know
Don't
he's
do that.
gonna.
Don't do
Okay.
that to Spence. Leave that for
So
AB. Leave that for Broner and his bisexual pervert. Don't put that
bro,
on
they were
Errol.
literally
He
they
got
were
enough
drinking
flaws as it
buddies,
is. Don't
bro.
put that on him.
They were drinking buddies. When they would get drunk, they would dock. We all know it.
Oh my
We
God!
all know it down here in Texas, bro.
What the fuck?
Wow.
But fucking Spence was a fucking an
Oh my God!
alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? This dude Usyk is a consummate professional.
He is.
So
yeah.
an off
He is.
night, I mean, I would say he's at the very least earned that level of doubt. You know what I'm saying? That you can give him like, all right, maybe the dude had an off night.
But
If he
that
fights,
Exactly.
time
if he
comes for
fights a Geet
everybody,
next
man.
though,
Going
if he
on
fights
mute.
a Geet, I don't give a fuck if he had an off night or not. Ain't nobody having a night like that and then taking a Geet on.
Gabriel.
Trailblazer says, and
Wait, are
this
you
is
are you
breaking
gonna
news.
pick, are you picking Gabriel over Usyk? Real talk.
Real talk. You picking Cabiel over Usyk?
I don't know, man. That's a really fucking tough fight.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say it for you. Real talk. I'm gonna ride with Usyk till the wheels fall off. I just don't believe it. I
That's
believe he
literally
could
where I'm
climb,
at
but I
because
still think he's
Usyk is the
better.
only dude that right next to Canelo. That's the only other dude that I'll pay for his fights. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like,
respect that.
I'm a fucking fan till the dude gets fucking. I don't know till he does some outlandish shit. I guess.
Or till he just retires, man. And you could always be a lifelong fan. Trailblazer got some breaking news. Bud Crawford may be coming back to fight Usyk since he declined. So we could get that fight
Shut
next.
the fuck
Bud
up,
Crawford
bro.
says weight doesn't matter
Shut
anymore.
the
Usyk
fuck
declined.
up.
And it looks like a fight that might get made. All right. Looks like Bud is back in business.
Y'all fighting delusion, and delusion's winning.
And Mr. T says, glad brother Kiwi managed to escape Mirage Huntsman Spider Dungeon for the sixth time. The dungeon gate is 310 pounds, so now we know how much he deadlifts. Ain't that a bitch? The JMA says, don't make Norman's jockstrap mad. Brim. Damn. And JMA also says, when someone catches you in your mistakes, he is exposing you, Brim.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about, nor do I fucking care.
Okay.
Just finish reading so we can move on to talk about some of the real stuff.
Okay. Let's do it. And Real Talk Combat's not a drinker, by the way. He's not a drinker.
I have something I want to bring
I'm a
up.
smoker, bro.
I'm with Brim, on the point where Usyk had a bad camp. I do think he underestimated, Rico. I also agree that I think Benavidez would destroy Rico, because here's the thing. Off that performance, no one else is going to underestimate Rico, when it comes to professional boxing.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like the Francis Ngannou thing,
It's like when you slap an ass on a bull.
No,
like you might get that first one.
Yeah, it's like the Francis Ngannou thing. You remember how Tyson Fury grossly underestimated him?
Yeah.
And then he went in with Joshua, and what happened? He got knocked out.
He got whitewashed.
He got wiped out. So
you're fucking stupid.
That's the reason why I do think it's a bit of decline. I do think Father Time is undefeated.
You're stupid.
I'm still picking Usyk over Cabriel. I'm sorry. I think Cabriel's been on a hell of a run, but I definitely think Usyk's level's above him. Fighter who's her apparent, though, ain't fucking Benavidez coming up from cruiserweight. That fucking makes me laugh. Fighter who's her apparent, and he'll destroy, considering they made the fight today, it's going to be fucking Moses. Tuma.
I'm going to be honest.
Moses is going to run the heavyweight division for a while.
Everybody, bro.
Tuma. By the way, did you just see they made him and Hrgovic now today?
They made the fight official?
They made it official August 29th, him and Hrgovic.
Hrgovic's going to get his ass beat.
I'm going to watch that at my hotel. I'm at a hotel that weekend because I'm going to Wembley for a wrestling event.
Well, you need to get you some bitches and go in the hotel and wrestle them, yeah?
But I might also, if we can, me and my dad might try and fuck off to the O2 Arena and go and watch that live.
Hey, Nuke, I know you're not going to do it, but you just say you did it to make me feel good. But when I read Round Nunn's comment, I just wanted to mute him permanently for a little while.
Yeah,
bro, look, real quick, Trailblazer. Look, I like Itama. He's probably he's the next great heavyweight. Itama, 100%, he's the next great heavyweight. He's ever so slightly too green right now for Usyk, bro. It's not.
It depends on the decline. If Usyk continues his decline and Itama continues his rise, then it could be the right timing.
I just don't think that fight should happen.
I would say in the next two, anything past the next two fights, I think he beats Usyk.
He's going to destroy.
Very good.
But Usyk only has one or two more fights anyway, so.
I can roll with that sentiment, real talk.
I'm looking
you know what I'm saying? If a couple more fights there, yeah, he'll definitely beat Usyk.
First of all, Usyk shouldn't fight no more than two fights. First, I thought he should have retired, but after this fight, I think he can't. He's in a catch-22. He got to do. He gotta,
he's contractually obligated.
Not necessarily just contractually obligated. You just got to do. You can't leave on that note. You know what I mean? Like he could have left after the Daniel Dubois knockout. He would have been perfectly fine. But you can't leave after the Rico fight. You can't.
I agree. He should have retired off of the Daniel Dubois knockout. That would have been perfect. Because that like shut up a lot of the naysayers about how he's
It don't.
supposedly got
American
knocked out.
boxing fans are going to just be as stupid as they always are because they're not from America, and even when they're from
Tell
America,
me,
they're stupid.
Brim and Real Talk, tell me if I'm being too far with this, okay? Inoue is pound for pound number one. We all agree on that, okay?
Clear.
Over what just happened this past weekend, because I'm going to bring up something else. Do we think the gap between number 2 and number 3 closed up a bit? Because I have Usyk number 2, but after this weekend, I 100% still have Bam Rodriguez number 3, and I think Bam is closing that gap. Or is that a bit out there?
So you got Inoue, Usyk, Bam.
Yeah, anyway, Usyk, Bam, Bivol is my top 4.
That's that's like perfect on the cool.
You're not going to get any too much beef from me about it, even though, you know.
No,
I
Bam
hate-
shouldn't fight to Niue.
Where do you have Shakur? Even though his movements right now with his
Oh
hand
my
shit is
God.
real weak, but he is a
Oh,
pound for
Shakur's
pound
still
fighter.
top 10. Shakur's still top 10.
Yeah, that
pound for
nigga nuke shit a fucking heck.
I mean, listen, don't get me
Oh
wrong.
my
I'm not a
God.
Shakur Stevenson fan, but the truth be told, he is a pound for pound fighter. You know what I mean?
Shakur's
I'm
No,
not arguing.
yeah,
I'm
but
just
like-
disgusted with it. But,
Yeah, because
I
Haney called his
just-
bluff.
Shakur's
Fuck
pound for
Shakur,
pound.
man.
Shakur's pound for pound, yeah.
and you know who would have stepped in? Real Talk would have fought Shakur if they sent him a contract today.
Bro, easy, bro. Like I'll take that fight, little ass
The
motherfucker.
thing is, I think your
He
top
beat
4.
your ass too.
He might, maybe, but he's
Ain't
still
Ain't no
gonna be
maybe,
built like
it's
a
a
middle schooler.
guarantee. You
Yeah.
are unbiased brim. You getting beat up in that ring.
I think
Bro,
your top.
hey, I'll take that ass whooping for
Well,
that.
that's
shit.
Yeah,
funny.
for the money.
I ain't never gonna see money like that in my life, bro. I'll take
You
that shit.
wanna know what's
Why would you
funny?
put something like that in the air and say you ain't never
Right,
gonna see money like that?
Because I'm a fucking realist.
No, fuck that Real Talk. You gonna see bread like that, and I'm gonna be your manager, and I'm gonna get 10%.
Don't start sucking my dick.
Now it's time for you to be a realist after the nuke said that bullshit.
Oh, here
Type
we go.
shit.
What's so
Anyway, hit.
interesting is we're all talking. We always talk about pound for pound. We have 4 definitive pound for pound fighters, if I'm allowed to say. I mean, Shakur's a pound for pound one, but it's like, with
Pound
how
for pound
everyone's
pussy.
list is different. Everyone's list is different. If you get what I'm on
He's a
about.
pound for pound pussy though.
Yikes!
We need to come up with the pound coochie list. His bitch ass number 1. Fucking bitch. He's a fucking bitch.
He's a
He
fucking
hates him.
bitch.
And fucking Haney, you a bitch too, Haney. Like you motherfuckers up there, bitch
People
brothers.
consider Haney.
Brothers.
People have Haney on pound for pound list, don't
Yeah,
they?
and he's
I'm
a
sorry, but how you
bitch
gonna
too.
call Haney a bitch when Haney is ready to fight all these guys? I'm sorry.
Now
I
Haney
can't call
says
Haney a
he's ready
bitch.
to fight. See, that's the problem with you, Brim. You the type of dude. A bitch tell you she a virgin. Oh, she a virgin, bro. She told me. Like,
Hold
bro,
on,
No,
stop
no,
believing people.
no,
Hold on.
no.
Hold on.
No,
You got me,
stop
Miss
while you're
Brim.
behind.
Hold
Listen, I
on.
understand that Bill plays the game and public opinion and all that, but at the end of the day, he called the bluff. Say what you want. He called the bluff, bro. He
And he
called
got
the
his
fucking
bluff
bluff.
called too at 35.
No, he's right.
No, he
Brim
didn't
is
get his
right.
bluff called. That's
Brim
what
is
Shakur
right that
Real
didn't do.
talk. Did,
Bill
Shakur
called
was
the
did he
supposed
get
to
his
call his
bluff
bluff, but
called?
he
Did Haney
didn't.
get his
He
bluff
went to
called?
go
When he
petition
ran
instead
at
of
the ring
calling the
like a
bluff.
bitch?
No. Hold on.
No,
Hold
here's
on.
my problem with the Haneys though, way is that man, fuck y'all. I lost my train of thought, man.
No. Here's the deal. Haney did call the bluff. I'm not going to argue that. Here's the
He
thing
did.
though. Here's the thing though. Let's keep it 100. Why hasn't Haney already fought? I mean, guys, I can't believe I'm saying this. Fucking because of Bill Haney, the fucking Rolly Romero unification fell through.
Hold on. They
Hold
done
up, you
Rolly.
think it's
If this
because
was
of Bill Haney
anybody
that fight
else,
didn't
they'd
happen?
be screaming a duck.
That's what was
But
all
because they
reported.
know
Bro,
that
Hit
Rolly
Kid, you
sucks,
really
they
believe
want to
that
say it ain't
though?
a duck. Fuck that shit. He
You really
ducked Rolly
believe
like
that,
a
Hit
I'm
Kid?
bitch.
not saying I believe it, but that's
I'll
what was
say
He ain't
I
no
reported.
fucking
believe.
But Hit
I
superstar.
Kid,
do
but
He
believe
ain't no
let's be
fucking
real
all the
here.
Floyd.
reason why
Who
they
does
went
Fuck
who
that
does
Rolly.
Rolly
business
fight
shit.
with? Who does Rolly sign to, and who does he
It
Oh,
fight
don't matter
with?
what the
I
fuck Rolly
agree.
doing. He a champion,
It's about the
bitch.
No, but
You
dollar
see,
need to
that's
go
the
bill.
see him
problem,
and
It's
get
Brim.
about
that
That's
the
work.
literally
dollar
the
bill. They
issue.
didn't have enough money to pay
You need to
Devin
go
because
get
Devin
that
has been
fucking work.
overpaid since
Don't
the
talk about
inception of
money
his
because Haney ain't
career.
no
But
fucking
that's what
star.
that's the
No.
Haney
reason
ain't no
why it's
star.
the Haney's fault, bro. Because
No,
they're literally
you
asking for
can't blame
more
Haynes.
money
You got
than
to
they're
blame
good
if
No,
you're
you
gonna
for.
got
blame
you can
somebody.
blame
You're
Haney
gonna
for
blame
excellent
Eddie Hearn
execution.
because Eddie Hearn was the first
Man,
promoter
I'm
to
sorry.
Yeah, but
overpay
Anybody that gets
Devin
that's like
Haney.
saying, oh, we still got to blame all white people because they were the. No, man, we're
No,
not
no,
going
don't
back
give me
that
that bullshit
far.
oh
comparison,
shit.
bro.
At the end of the
Haynes has
day,
been getting
Devin Haney is a
overpaid for
free
years.
agent. If he wanted to be a free agent so badly, then go out there and go fucking make money off of your name, right?
Oh,
Yeah, you're right
Exactly.
about that, but at the end of the day,
Exactly.
Rolly is with PBC. PBC ain't putting
Now
up
you want
no
to blame
money.
PBC?
We getting
Stop it, bro.
evidence.
Just
You gotta
because
put
look, just
accountability
because
in the
just
fucking
because
game.
they
Is
haven't
Errol
gotten
Spence
Rolly
fighting
a
in
fight,
Texas
that
on
doesn't
PBC's time,
change
or
the
is he
fact.
fighting on No
Take some
Limits time in
accountability,
Australia?
bro.
No, that's fine. Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that the only reason that fight didn't happen was because Devin was expecting the PBC to pay him as well.
Exactly.
That's the only reason that fight didn't happen.
Brim.
Fucking stupid.
Brim.
Well, I mean, okay, so who was so they was expecting Haney to pay himself? PBC was going to expect Haney to pay
Well,
himself.
I mean,
You bet on yourself. You're a
free
superstar.
agent, right?
No, you can't say bet on yourself. This
He's
is
a
not that type of
superstar, bro.
scenario, Luke. You need to have
Is
a little
Devin Haney a
business sense
superstar, bro?
before you say
Brim.
that type of dumb shit.
Brim. Is he a superstar, Brim?
Yo, I need that shit for a
Puke.
notification sound or something, bro.
Like, this shit ridiculous. Dude sitting up here gassing Devin Haney because
I'm not
Turkey
gassing
stupid
Devin
ass
Haney. I'm
or
just
fuck
calling it for what it is. I understand that they play the game and they do some
Get the
funny
fuck out of
style
here.
shit. But at the
Devin
end of the
Haney's
day, he
being
called the
overpaid.
bluff.
He's an
He's moving
undercard
to.
fighter who's not entertaining and who ducked Rolly Romero. Anybody
Oh,
saying differently is
Nuke,
a
I
goofy
got a
dude.
question
Rolly
for you real
Romero,
quick.
man, you're talking about the same guy who been sitting on the shelves forever, who never deserved to be in a position to advertise in the first fucking
You
place.
used to
They got
defend
elevated to a super champion
You
and
used to
never did a
defending ducks
motherfucking thing.
every time
Cut
the
it out,
fight don't
Nuke.
get made. Every time a fight don't get made that you're okay with, you say it's not a duck. You said Norman didn't duck Boots. Now you're saying Haney didn't duck Rolly.
Bro,
Narrative,
the analogies that you make is so fucking asinine, bro. The point is
No.
this:
I'll give Brim this though.
PBC ain't got
I'll
no
give him.
fucking
I'm not
money to
gonna
be
say
putting no
that
fights
Haney
together
ducked
like that.
Rolly.
So stop acting
Brian
like
Norman
they had the
ducked
money to
Boots
make
'cause
that
he's a
fight happen.
coochie.
That's why the fight didn't happen, because they didn't have the money to make the fight.
They had
Yeah, like look, I wouldn't
Devin Haney
say
ain't no
it was a
superstar.
duck on Haney's
He didn't
part. Like
bet
I'm
on
not
his
saying
name.
because a
What the fuck you got
duck
to
is
bet
implying that
for?
you're
What the fuck
avoiding a
is this?
fighter, right?
No, he avoiding. He's a bitch.
No,
Fuck
you
all
sound
that
like
shit.
a
I ain't got
fucking
time for this weak
goofball
ass
right now.
shit.
You
All
sound
this
like a
shit on this
goofball right now,
pussy
Luke.
time. Fuck
You
that
sound like a
shit.
goofball.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on. JMA got a comment. He says Haney might be a bitch.
Rolly.
Hold on. He said Haney might be a bitch, but he exposed Brian Norman, Brim.
I'm not going to argue with that. He beat Brian Norman very clearly and did a good job of doing it, even though I wish he had to throw more punches on the back end of the fight. That's why it got boring. But
did he expose him or did he just beat him?
I think he just beat him. And okay, you know what? In the sense, in the sense of which I mean exposing, yes, I'm gonna say he exposed him. But what he did is he exposed what anybody who pays attention to the sport already knew about Brian Norman. I already knew his deficiencies, and those deficiencies got brought back to the forefront.
I already knew Brian Norman was gonna lose.
No, I didn't know he was going to lose. I thought he overcame some of those deficiencies and applied the things and the techniques that he learned. But Devin Haney made him go to plan B, and he did not know how to execute plan B. An intelligent fighter was more intelligent than my God, period.
I put up a poll the other day, Brim, and I asked the question, who would win, Brian Norman or Ryan Garcia? I've seen a lot of participation, one of the highest participating polls that I've had recently. And I noticed you did leave no comments, nothing. You said nothing on that poll. I was looking for your comment on that poll.
Guess what, Nuke? You can keep looking too.
Can you give me some feedback on your thoughts?
I'm not giving you no feedback. How about that?
That's fucked up, Brim.
It is. And why don't you go and go to your Spence topic that you wanted to go to?
No, that's fucked up, Brim. We supposed to be friends, Brim. We supposed to be friends.
Listen, friends don't divulge all information to friends. Shut up. Newt.
Shout out to Trailblazer.
Bro, no, hold on, real quick, Nuke. Fuck you, bro, because that's a new vocal stem for me now. I'm gonna be at work tomorrow. Sucking y'all out.
Chat, listen, I just want to say this to the chat. Y'all just be saying things just to say things, and it's real cute, and it makes you look good when you're in a peanut gallery, a bunch of idiots, like-minded idiots. But at the end of the day, bro, going into the fight, I discussed how he can lose, how he can win. I rock with him whether he wins or loses because I know the gentleman. All the other shit I'm talking about is childish,
you did that
shit
across 4 different channels, bro. We know.
I did it across 10 different channels. What are you talking about?
Brim. We had. Listen, man. Me and you already had this conversation. You beating the dead horse, explaining yourself to these fools in the chat,
explain myself to the peanut gallery. A bunch of idiots is going to decide to be idiots regardless. No matter how sensible, no matter how adult you approach it, you're going to deal. If you're dealing with the peanut gallery of idiots, they're going to be peanut gallery of idiots.
You're
right. They're going to use whatever you say to make it fit whatever stupid shit they own. Nuke does it all the time.
See, why you slander me, Brim?
Listen, Nuke, you do it to me so much, you got to taste it on the chin,
Edgar, hey, highlight Edgar's last comment right quick.
Listen,
Edgar says, Oh my gosh. He said, Brim, you told me to bet on Norman. Oh my god.
I so did. And guess what? I'm sorry, Edgar. I'm sorry, Edgar. I've been right a lot of times. I've made some good money. I made money on Norman 4 other occasions, but in that night, I was off. And if you bet money on it, let me know how much. I might cash app you something back.
Nah, Edgar good, man. He got about $250 million or
Edgar.
No, it ain't about
money on Norman.
that. It's the Mills. It's the principality, man. Like Big Worm said.
I bet a little money on Norman. Like, you know.
No, you fuck you. Fuck you. You didn't even get the money from Money Brown. Fuck out of here.
Nah, but what I'm saying is,
hold the fuck up real quick. Yo, where the fuck has money been?
He made 3 videos in 3 months. And he had 2 videos come out 3 months ago, and both of them were super inaccurate in predictions. He predicted Canelo and Benavidez was going to fight at 175, cap, because Benavidez ain't never fight at 175 again. And then he said something about what fight was it that he called? It was another fight that just did not happen. But he was inaccurate as fuck.
In fairness to this, in fairness to Money Brown, who's not on the channel and who I may never come back on the channel. In fairness to Money Brown, Brim hates Money. Money don't like Brim. They don't like each other. So you got to take everything.
No. Listen, if I can keep. Listen, whether I like somebody or not. Like, I don't like Shakur, but I can give him credit. I can put my personal feelings aside. Like, when I do a pound for pound list, it's not who my favorite fighters are. It's who's accomplished the most and who's shown the most. Period. So no, spare me.
Where's Brian in your pound for pound?
Oh my
god,
God.
Man, nowhere to be found. Cut it out.
You know he trolling, dog. You know he trolling you. You know it.
Listen, let me anyway. He on the panel though. At least he got nuts to be here to talk, so I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna entertain him.
Listen, I'm gonna be going off, but there is something I do want to make a point of right now before I go, and it's something which we can all make a point of. I better not see any real smoke come for Dimitri Bivol. Nuke knows why I'm making this point.
Don't get Nuke started.
Wait a minute.
Elaborate.
Let me elaborate.
Nuke.
We got the discussion to have here.
Nuke about to put on his cape. That's what he about to
do. Here you go.
Because of how it seems the cruiserweight landscape is shaping up with the David team, Patricia in the Noel fight, and it's seeming like I think Sufa are going to make Jai Opetaya Chris Smith, okay? And yes, we know about the IBF title still held up in the courts and all that. I think it is very clear to everyone that David Benavidez is not coming back down to light heavyweight. Can we all agree?
Absolutely.
Hold on. That's not because of That's not because of anything to do with Bevel. Bevel don't want to work right now. He got
So you say bullshit. I can speak out of the words, Nuke. Put the cape down. You're not a superhero. Put the cape down. You're not a superhero, Nuke.
The smart thing to do. The smart thing to do is to unify.
I hear it.
I don't mind about the unify, but stop with that bullshit.
Oh my God.
No, it's a smart thing to do.
Yo, take the N off of Nuke's name and put a P there.
Yeah, thank you. Stop with the bullshit. This is why I'm calling this out. I don't want to see any fucking smoke be coming to Dimitri Bivol and people saying Bivol's ducking and all that. Fuck no. Because we all heard the quote and we all know the quote because we said it many fucking times on this channel. After the Cerdo fight, I'll be willing to come down to 175.
And he has not changed. Show me where he changed on that stance.
It was whenever his
Body back.
Let him body back.
Hold on. Show me how he's not changed on that stance. Didn't he instruct his team to fucking petition for the Noel fight to stay at cruiserweight? Yes or no?
Correct. After Dimitri Bivol stopped responding to his team.
Nah, bullshit, liar. Stop lying, Nuke. Fuck out of here, Nuke. You a baby back bitch, Nuke.
No one believes you.
Nuke, you being a baby back bitch, Nuke. Put some barbecue sauce on Nuke. He's a baby back bitch right now.
Tell me shit.
Put some barbecue sauce on Nuke.
Nuke, I just want to say, Nuke, real quick. Nuke, I just want to say, bro, like, I respect what you're doing here, Way. Like I see you, bro.
Yeah, we all see what Nick's
Wait,
doing,
like I
but
see you, bro.
Man, shut your
I
high
just
ass
want
up,
you to know.
But I told
I
y'all
respect
at
what
the
you're doing.
beginning of the year what he was gonna do, guys. I called this at the
Keep
Love
beginning.
you.
getting high,
Mills,
real talk.
Gentlemen,
his kid Mills, didn't I call this at the beginning of the year? Then what
yes,
Luke was gonna
yes.
do?
Hold on, what you
he
call with
did. He
Brian
did.
Norman?
I
And
told
he
y'all.
lost, Brim.
I told you what his 2026 was
And
gonna
he
be.
lost.
Yeah, so
And he lost.
I
guys,
called this shit.
guys, I'm gonna leave, but all I'm saying is, pretty much we all see what Nuke's doing, and we can all just ignore the deluded host right now. But what was that so-called saying? Oh, I'll go down to 175 happily. Bullshit. I'll end with that. Have a good
Take
night,
care,
then.
Hickey.
Salute hit.
That's a body bag.
Take care, Hickey.
Salute hit. Salute hit.
Don't
Talking
believe
shit,
Nuke with
Hick.
his bullshit, man. Don't
Salute hit,
believe
man.
him, bro.
Salute.
I did
Hit,
not say
look, I
nothing
got
about
love for Hit,
Matias.
man. Hit's my brother. But Hit, get you a bra before you step back on this show and try to talk shit.
Nuke,
Tranny
you
bra.
shouldn't even be talking right now, Nuke. You're inside of a body bag right now, sir.
Hey,
From a Brian Norman
You are
over
inside
here.
of a body
Why you
bag.
want so much?
Listen,
man.
listen. I've been get out that body bag. That body bag happened almost a year ago. Okay, brother. That body bag was November
Zip
2025.
melted.
Brim.
Hey, man. What's good, my people, man? How y'all been?
Jack,
What's up,
what's the
Carlito?
haps,
Fucking
man?
vocal stim,
Oh,
man.
hold on. Let me pay these bills real quick, Carlos.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
JMA said it's not a bad thing to be wrong. The bad thing is to be a meat writer, Brim.
First of all, how did I
Man.
meet right when I sat down and talked? Look,
Hey,
Mills know what
that
time
is
it
why
is.
we give you shit.
I should let Mills talk for me because Mills would basically say, "Hey, Brim talked about how both fighters would win, but he was riding with his guy and he knows him
Okay, let's
personally.
do that.
He
Hold on,
lost
let's
in
do
the
that, Brim.
story. What
Hold on,
all the other
JMA.
shit y'all doing is just
Hold on,
goofy
JMA.
stuff.
Do not hold on 1 second, Brim. JMA, do not call Brim a meat writer. He wants his defense attorney Mills to speak for him. Defense attorney Mills, can you
No,
please speak on his
Mills just got a
behalf?
little. I just want somebody with common sense to speak. I just want somebody with common sense to speak, so I
You need
can't
a
ask you to
buddy.
speak,
Go
Luke,
get
because
you
you
a
ain't got no
buddy.
common sense.
Go get you a buddy.
Yo, Robotron.
Oh, I was like, is that my shit? Because my shit be going like
Robotron. You sound like a robot. Robotron Mills. Robotron Mills.
Real talk, what did you do to this guy?
You're in the cybernetics right now, still, Bills.
Yeah, we talking to AI Mills.
AI Mills.
Hey, never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
No,
Fuck,
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say it, bro. Why they add the turtle to that comment?
Oh, that's old school, bro. They sound look like a
yeah,
Ninja Turtle,
that's
bro. That's
Franklin,
old.
bro.
That's like a year old, bro. When
That's
they first
my
came up with
boy
that.
Franklin, bro.
So you're what type of well, he's Franklin. I was gonna ask
I'm
what
a
type of
hero in
turtle
the
you are.
half shell, sir.
Yeah,
If you okay,
that's
which
Donatello, bro.
that's Donatello. Okay, you are Donatello.
I'm a hero in the half shell, turtle power.
Let's get it.
And my brother Carlos,
What's
most
up, man?
people on the panel is picking Xander Zayas to beat Jerron Boots Ennis. I need your early prediction on this real quick and
Most
tell me where you
definitely.
stand.
I'm gonna stand like what I was. I'm gonna stay the same. I'm gonna stay the same. I'm not gonna switch up. I stay with my pick. If I'm wrong, great. But I'm not. My gut feeling, I have Boots winning by majority decision. That's what I believe.
Man,
You know what I mean?
Carlos, you're a real one, bro.
I'm a real one, bro. I'm not here because que bonita bandera, que bonita. You know what I mean? I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Hey, I love my people, but I call it what it is. You know what I mean? I think Boots this a lot of listen. If Boots don't win this fight, then he was a hype job, right? Think
That's
this
fair.
Eddie Hearn building up that he can move up to 160, even 168. People want Boots to lose. Why? So the Bud and Boost conversation can end. That's why.
No.
Facts.
No.
Facts.
No.
Facts. That's
No.
exactly what these
No.
Boost haters are doing. And that's what I
No.
said
says
earlier.
No.
They got in their
No.
feelings.
Can I
They
please
got in their
respond to this?
fucking
Can I please
feelings.
respond?
They
Okay, let
just
me
want
let
to be
Nuke
the
go and get all this
unbiased
bullshit out real quick. Go ahead.
Carlitos on the motherfucking channel because he's the only one in this bitch willing to tell the truth.
That's not the truth. Okay, let me tell you what
right,
I've
here we
seen
go.
going into like the last 4 or 5 years, right? Boost team clout chased Bud. They made him the anti-Crawford. That was the whole play. That was the whole move. All their actions said, we're not really trying to fight Bud. They left out the WBO. They went to the IBF, which was the title that Spence had. So all the actions told me otherwise. And I don't hate Boots. I don't dislike Boots, but I see it for what it is. You got your name clout chasing off another person without actually doing the work in the ring, and everybody crowned you before you did all the work. Now, does it mean that you won't do it? No, it doesn't mean that. Does it mean that you're not a great fighter? It doesn't mean that. It's just that y'all put the cart before the horse, and now we get a chance to find out really what he's really made of. But I don't dislike Boots. I just don't like the fact that y'all lying on people and riding with Boots. They weren't trying to make that fight. And Eddie Hearn was never going to make that fight. He's going to protect his investment, and none of y'all have enough conversation.
Then I got it.
Hey, Nuke, how the buzz said? There you go sucking dick again.
There you go sucking dick again.
Telling the truth is sucking dick to idiots.
Now, listen. Hold on 1 second. I just want to say this episode of the IBFP is sponsored by Bud Milk. Go get yours today.
Hold on. Jazz 01101. Errol Spence initiated the rematch clause the day before it expired. So when he got that letter from the IBF, he was contractually obligated, so he had to let the belt go. Don't be an idiot. Stop lying. Can y'all please keep it real for once in your fucking life?
It's brought to you by the Bud Ham and Cheese.
Hey, no, it's no longer Bud Ham and Cheese because he's kind of long-winded, so it's now Bud Sub and Cheese. You know, you got to get that.
Bud like an extra Bud foot long.
About foot long, man. Pause.
Look, man, we're not about to go back through the semantics of all this shit again.
Yeah,
the point being, you can believe what you want, but we're talking about. Hold on. We're not going to even go back through all of that because every time we give you any proof or facts, you get in your feelings and say,
you're not giving proof. You be lying. Y'all be lying. Y'all don't be giving proof and facts. Y'all live in an alternate reality, bro. Y'all live in an alternate reality. You've been making up alternate facts.
Every time we bring the facts to the table, everybody gets emotional. So hold on. So the only thing we're going to do at this point is stick to the topic. And the topic was, he said the motivating factor why some people want Boots to lose is because they want to dead the conversation about him and Bud Crawford.
Exactly.
That's what regardless of whatever you feel about that, I'm telling you that conversation is happening all over the internet. People still want to see the fight, regardless of how you feel about it. And at the end of the day, that's the reason why some people are picking against Boots. Maybe Boots is a hype job. Maybe he gets cooked. I don't know. We'll find out. But the point is, for you to sit up here and act like that can't be some people's motivation is
I didn't say it was some, but you like to use the lowest common denominator as the rule.
The majority of these Bud buddies are doing it,
using lowest common denominator as the rule of thumb.
Fans are going against him in every opportunity, bro.
Let me ask you a quick question, Brim. Has Bud ever fought a young, hungry lion?
Never.
Bro, I would say yes. I would say when he fought British Prescott, British Prescott wasn't an old man when he fought him. British Prescott wasn't an old man when he fought him.
Here he comes sucking. He wasn't no fucking lion.
He ain't no fucking lion. See what I mean?
He wasn't no lion. He's knocking people out at the time. Y'all be revisionist history. At the time the fight happened, he was considered a big man. Y'all be funny too much, man. Y'all like to change history because of what happened after the fight. Y'all don't live in what the moment was at that time, and that's why I know y'all crazy as fuck.
It's no longer vibranium. Now it's fucking adamantium.
Did you say Madrimov was the young hungry lion?
No, he
wasn't no fucking young hungry lion.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say he was a young hungry lion because
no, he wasn't, man.
His title through an email. You know
those same young hungry lions went the opposite direction. So what are we doing here, bro? See, that's why I be like, we have evidence. We have evidence that these guys went a different direction when he was 32 and 33 years old. But y'all love to ignore that to run with this bullshit ass narrative. This fugazi as fuck. It ain't based on facts. It's not based on facts. It's based
it
on
is.
narrative bullshit.
No, it's based on facts. What you're doing
Why
is
is
based
it?
on narrative bullshit.
Why is it?
We've had
Listen,
this
What is
conversation,
it?
Brim.
Wait, let me
He's the one that
hold
accepts
on.
he's a fucking hero.
Listen,
That's who
Did
the
Bruce
fuck
leave
you
the
think he is.
WBO and go to the IBF? That's not a narrative. That's a fact.
I'm gonna give you a fact.
They
He
say
turned
I'm
down a
Lord and
contract
Showtime.
with
That is
Vergil
not a
and Benavidez.
narrative.
You
That is
refused
a
to pay
fact.
him.
I'm only
That's a
discussing what
That's a
factually happened,
fucking fact.
not a
Yeah,
narrative.
the
These
Canelo
dudes are
fight
fucking
side.
narratives. What is
Canelo wasn't
wrong
even
with you?
interested, and
What
he
is
turned
wrong
that
with
fight
you?
down.
Nothing
That's
that
a
was based
fact,
on the
man.
narrative was
And
based on
that's the
facts.
problem.
You
You
the
don't
one
want to
running with
face these
narratives.
facts.
You the one, not
Hey,
me.
Nuke. Hey, hold up. Let me ask Nuke a question. Nuke,
Yeah.
is this a fact or fiction? Has the greatest boxers in history, have they all fought the
Yeah.
Hungry Lions?
The greatest boxers have fought the young, hungry lions. Yes.
Thank you. We just asking them to fight the Hungry Lions coming up, the new generations. Why
Well, you
we
know what?
gotta?
You know what? Then,
And
if you
hold
wanted to
on,
do
one
that,
more
you
thing,
should have told
Carlos.
them to
Well,
fight them
hold on
4
one
years
second,
ago
Brim.
when
One
they
more
had the
thing, Carlos.
opportunity, when they dipped out of that, and when they
I
dipped
don't
out of
want to
that
hear no
sanctioning
narrative,
body
Brim.
and went to the
I just want
safer
to ask
route.
Carlos a question
You
real
should have
quick.
told them that 4 years ago. Then
Hold on. I want to have a question real quick for Carlos. Carlos, now, when they fought these young, hungry lions, you see a guy named Floyd Mayweather come in and pick and choose his opponents at the right time.
Oh,
You see a lot of guys stick to that formula, but some guys be such big fans, they can't see that when you pick a fighter. Remember when Bud said he'll never fight Canelo, but then he picked him at the right time, and he got the
yeah,
right support behind him. You got to understand how these things work. If you can't understand what you're seeing, then you shouldn't be watching boxing. You
right.
you
need to
shouldn't be
go home
watching
and
boxing.
watch
You
table
talking
tennis or
about
some shit
we talking
because
about
you
the
don't
same
understand the
situation
sport.
where
You don't understand the sport.
a whole company acted like this person didn't exist. Like, come on, just stop
What
acting
are
like
you
this guy was
talking
picking
about?
and
Who are
choosing
you
his fight
talking about?
when
The
he couldn't even fight the
PBC?
people that he
What are you
wanted to fight
talking
at the
about?
time. Like, what are we doing here, bro? That's so
I can't
disingenuous. It's so
believe. I
fugazi.
can't
I
believe.
can't even
Hey,
see his
hold on,
haircut
hold
and to
on,
leave him
And they
hold on,
alone.
hold on, hold
Don't
on, hold
even
on.
see his
because
dad said,
Bud took
leave
his
him
first L
alone.
Hey,
when he fought Israel Madrimov.
I can't believe that boxing fans ain't fair nowadays, man. I thought we want the best
Thank
fights to
you.
be made. I
Thank you.
thought we want to watch the best fights,
Thank you.
the best talent to
And,
face each other.
no,
But
that ain't
always
what they want to do,
something.
Carlos. What they want to do is bitch and complain and come up with an
Yeah.
excuse why
You the
their
one doing
favorite
all the
fighter
bitching and
don't have to
moaning.
fight
You
everybody
the
else.
one
No,
doing
it's
all the bitching
legacy
and
picked his
moaning,
guy at the
though.
right time. And
You
you know
doing
what?
all the
Fuck
bitching
it.
and
Fuck it.
moaning.
I'm
He was
finna lay down
fighting,
the
fight the
gauntlet.
guy that you said he was
Hold on.
going
I'm
to
finna
lose
lay
to.
down a
He beats
fucking
him, but then you
gauntlet.
bitch and
I'm
moan
finna lay
about it
down the
afterwards.
gauntlet. Now fuck it.
How
Now
disingenuous is
everybody
that?
want to be hoes.
How
I'm
disingenuous
gonna
can
just
you
pull
get?
these cards.
You
Now
say
I'm
you're
gonna pull
going
the
to lose to
cards. Now
somebody, then he beats them,
hold
and
on.
then
I
you
got a
start
little
fucking his
rant for
opponent
Carlos.
and calling them all types of names.
Now,
Like, this is
hold
so
on, Brim. I
goofy.
got a little
So
rant for
corny.
Carlos. Hold on,
So
Brim. I got a little
corny.
rant for Carlos. I'm
Wow,
going to
corny.
pull some cards here. Andre Ward was a fraud. Floyd
Thank you.
Mayweather was a fraud at the end of his career. Bud
Thank
Crawford
you.
was a fraud for the majority of his career. And
Thank you.
anybody can see those three guys had fraudulent tendencies in their careers is a damn
Oh, I
fucking
gotta get in this.
idiot.
I gotta get in this.
Hey,
What up,
man, you
my
know what
people?
it
I
is?
gotta get in this right now.
Go ahead, Supreme.
I gotta get
Brawley
in. Y'all saying
Supreme,
that?
the legendary Brock's Super Saiyan.
What did I say right there? If this man is supposed to be Garboose nigga, what's that got to say now about that bullshit?
Hey, I couldn't hear you, Supreme. What did you say real quick? Can you repeat that? Sorry about that.
Andre Boo Boo is sparring every day with your man Boo.
Okay.
Hold on, Preem. I can't hear you, Preem. Hold on, Preem.
Yeah,
He
I
said
can't
Boo
hear him.
Boo is
Yeah,
sparring with
Preem got to
Boots.
come back. Hold on.
I think he said Boo Boo was sparring with
I'm gonna
Boots.
drop the link again for you, Preem, so you can come back in the chat because I'm not sure what's going on
I think he said Boo
with
Boo is
that.
sparring
So
with
look,
Boots.
let's get that audio right. And then Trailblazer said
Hey, man.
Nuke
Hey,
Phil Brim might disappear for a couple of months again.
hey, Nuke, you know what it is, Nuke? Because everything got to be the best in America. But the thing is, when we put it to the test, when we really need it, then we start pulling cards and we know who is who. Because at the end of the day, the best fought the best, no matter what age, what generation, no matter what time, man. And
Do me a favor.
hold up. Nowadays, we got to go to Japan to see the best fight the best. We got to see other countries to see the best of the best. Russia, Latin America. But in America, no, we got the best talent. They don't want to fight each other. You see that bullshit, Nuke, that I'm talking about? That's some bullshit.
That is some bullshit. And here's the thing, Carlos. I could pull up a list of videos that I got that'll show that Bud Crawford in an interview said, I ain't getting nothing out of fighting Boots. I'm not fighting him. I'm not interested in that fight. His name never came up. Like, I can go on and on and on with the evidence and showing you that if he really wanted, he got on his hands and knees and crawled to Turkey Al-Sheikh to get a Canelo payday. He could have made the same energy to make any other fights, but he said, nope, I'm going to fight this guy who's lost his
He's
power.
38 years old. Shut the fuck up, Nuke. He's 38 years old. Stop being a bitch. Stop bitching. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Enough is enough, Nuke. You're full of shit. You're full of shit, Nuke. Get over it. He's a 38-year-old man. Stop bitching because you picked the guy that he was going to lose to, and then he wins, and then you find a reason to bitch about it. Shut the fuck up, Nuke. Thank you. Holy shit. Stop being a baby back bitch about it. The man fought Canelo. He won. He retired. End of story. We picked the Canelo. He beat Canelo. And now you want to move the goalpost. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a bitch.
Hey, Nuke, I can make an argument that Bud Crawford is the freshest 38 fighter of history.
And hold on. Before we do that, now Brim just yelled at me and he crashing out, but that's okay. I'm going to be quiet. But I'm going to put Brim in a body bag that Mike Rodriguez just put him in. Mike says, but Usyk is 40, and we expect him to fight the best right now.
Oh,
that's a body bag. That's a body bag. And here's another thing. Here's another thing. He's talking about Bud's age when we both know that Bud Crawford age and mileage are not the same thing.
Thank you.
And if you think they are, you don't know anything about boxing. I mean, this is what the great Roger Mayweather told. Like, most people don't know shit about boxing. When you come on here, educate yourself, or you're going to get educated. Don't come on here with this narrative and all that. Look, I get that these guys be in their feelings. They want to protect people, all of this, and I get it, bro. I get it. All I'm saying is I want to see the best fight the best, and that's all we ever care about.
Thunder Caesar. Thank you, Thunder Caesar, for exposing Nuke for the bullshit. Okay, we want to fight the best. Why are you not keeping the same energy for David and Arpataya, IBFP? Shut the fuck up, Nuke. You're full of shit. Damn. You're full of shit, Nuke. Shut the fuck up. You fucking fraud. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. I'm tired of your mouth. Shut up, Nuke. Shut up. Shut up.
Hold on. Can I respond? Hold on. Can I respond to that?
I don't know, man.
Okay, let me respond to that. Now, who said I didn't want to see it? I want to hear your mouth. Hold on. I do want to see the fight, and I'm not against the fight. But you're saying, why am I not slandering David? Because he's unifying next. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He find a champion. So you can't put one champion over another. Stop.
And he's doing it in the most fugazi way possible. He did it in the most fugazi way possible. And you cool with that. He did it the most fugazi way you could do it. But you cool with that.
What you think about it? A champion's still a champion.
Yeah, but it was still fugazi. But you want to talk about keep that same energy, but you want to sit here with your super cape on, knowing that your boy moving like he moving fugazi, but you can excuse that because 2026 is Boots and Benavidez down your throat all year.
When I start pulling these guys' cards, they don't want to hear it.
Hey, Nuke, so he's complaining about the WBC Cruiserweight champion?
Yep.
He wasn't complaining when Bud Crawford fought in Dongo.
Body bag.
That was a fight. See, I know I'm talking to idiots right now when the point you're making are the stupidest points on earth.
He wasn't complaining when Bud Crawford. Hold on, let me say this.
Bro, y'all talking about y'all care about the fighters. McKenna was about to get a bigger payday, and they circumvented and screwed him over. But y'all always talk about the fighters, and y'all just highly act like y'all really care. Y'all so full of shit. Y'all so full of shit.
The same damn energy.
You know, bro, you should never even say that ever again in your life about talking about some keep the same energy. Just shut the fuck up already, Nuke. You're so full of shit. Bro, at the end of the day, bro, Noah McKellian was about to sign a fight that was going to pay him a lot more money that he's going to make for a $75.99 pay-per-view that everybody's going to stream. Everybody's going to stream that fight. Everyone is going to stream that fight. No one's buying it, and you sitting there for taping. But y'all talking about y'all care about the fighters. Y'all don't care about the fighters. Y'all care about y'all agendas. Y'all all full of shit, and I see you clearly.
About to fight Jayo Pataya, The reason why you're mad is because you know David about to take that strap. That's why you in your feelings. Now you'd be happy.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Really the
That's a
opportunity
lie.
is greater.
That's a lie. No,
him fighting
if the WBC actually honored their rules and was consistent and didn't make up shit as they go, it'd be a different conversation. But see, the thing is, I'm mad he's going to get a belt. No, I don't care if he's getting a belt. That's cool. The way he's doing it is fugazi as fuck. And the fact that you're not willing to admit that lets me know how much a fraud you are.
Behind the WBC to push a narrative.
Hey, Luke, hold up. I just remembered something that I want to bring to the table. I was at work today, and I was thinking about why it was so easy for Bud to get undisputed, but other fighters nowadays, they can't even get undisputed. It'd be so difficult for them. Yeah, everybody else can applaud this guy, but this guy, he got to try to find a way, try to figure out a way to make undisputed, and undisputed never happens for that fighter. See, every fighter, what I'm trying to say with this, every fighter is not treated the same.
Thank you.
It's not.
And some guys get special treatment, and Bud Crawford has gotten
like Benavidez is getting special treatment by the WBC currently.
He's gotten special treatment throughout his career, and we know it.
They're making up for him for their silence about Canelo.
We understand this, but look, let me just pay these bills real quick, Brim. Edgar Moreno says, at Brim, we all started in the comment section, bro. So all the same sort of just cover some cigars and a good bottle of whiskey. I'll be back on soon. Money. And then JMA says, we talking about Boots or David clout chasing, Brim? So I'm not exactly sure.
I think he was asking me a question. No, what I was talking about is I said part of the issue that people had with Boots is they made that BBC and Showtime was making the anti-Crawford, and they was clout chasing on Bud with no intention to really fight him. And the actions prove that. The actions prove that you would not read the.
That was all fans. What's going on with fans is not the same.
Bro. Vergil was number one in the WBO. He left the WBO. Boots was about to be number one. He left the WBO. The actions clouded in words, you can't take the actions are there, the evidence is there. No matter how much you lie, it does not change what they did. The actions went a different direction.
Spin no narrative.
It's not a narrative, it's a fact. They went a different direction. They left the WBO and they went to the IBF. You can lie all you want to, but you only lying to yourself.
Hold on, Brim. You say you want the truth, let the truth be told. Did Vergil Ortiz and his team ever offer Bud Crawford a contract and Bud turned it down? Yes or no? Yes or no?
You got to answer it.
I didn't hear it because I unconnected from my Wi-Fi.
Did Bud Crawford ever turn down a contract offer to fight Vergil Ortiz? Yes or no?
Absolutely, he did. He did it most recently because he was looking to fight Canelo. So he dug Vergil to fight Canelo. He dug Vergil to fight Canelo. Spare me the details, Luke. Spare me the details. He dug Vergil to fight Canelo. He dug Vergil to fight Canelo. Save me the details. Save me the details. He dug Vergil to fight Canelo, bro. You know how dumb you sound? You know how dumb you sound? He dug Vergil to fight Canelo, bro. He dug Vergil to fight Canelo. You sound like a jackass.
That's the difference. Ain't nobody even talking about Canelo but you, Brim Norman Jr.
I understand because you're so stupid. Because you got a bunch of people that's dumb enough to believe the stupid shit you be saying. You got people that's dumb enough to believe the shit you be saying, so I have to emphasize that point. You're saying he dug Vergil to fight Canelo. His goal was to fight Canelo, so he didn't want the Vergil fight because he wanted to fight Canelo. He fought Canelo, but now he dug Vergil to fight Canelo. Shut the fuck up, Luke. You're a fucking clown shoes, bro. You're a pure clown shoes. Just keep the same energy. You know, your energy's all over the place. You putting a super tape on for Benavidez knowing he moving like a fugazi. I told you he wasn't going back to 175, motherfucker. I told you. And his actions prove it. I go off their actions. You like to go off people's words. I go off fucking actions. The actions speak louder than the words, you goofy motherfucker.
I'll make it easy. Listen, I'll make it easy for everybody. I'll make it easy for everybody. Fuck Bud Crawford. Fuck Boots. There you go. You know, that's good. Y'all good now?
That's fair. That's fair. Fuck them both.
No, they both good. Listen, Boots is a good fucking fighter, bro. Fuck what y'all talking about. But at the end of the day, they commentate to get their name, bro. At the end of the day, they commentate to get their name, bro. You gotta keep it real with yourself for once in your life.
Hold on, bro. If he's a good fighter, why not Crawford have him in his resume? If he's a good fighter.
Well, you said why he doesn't have him? Crawford doesn't have him on his resume?
Yeah.
Because when Boots had an opportunity to fight Bud before he was 38 fucking years old, they went a different fucking direction. Don't act like he didn't have an opportunity to fight Terrence Crawford. He had an opportunity to be in line to fight Terrence Crawford. He went a different direction.
Never offered the fight for Bud Crawford, and Bud
You're
Crawford
never going to get offered for a fight if you go a different direction, Nuke. He was going to be number one in the WBO. He left the WBO and he went to the IBF. Actions speak louder than words.
Stay calm. And Bud Crawford said out of his own mouth that they've never offered Boots Ennis any fight, and his name never even came up in any
Ennis was low to Showtime, so you're never going to get past step one if there's somebody else to go interference. Y'all the most disingenuous group of clowns I've ever heard, bro. Like Bozy saying I'm low to Showtime don't mean nothing to nobody.
Hold on, who matters more? Who matters more, Bozy or Bud?
Say whatever you want. Again, you go by what people say. I go by what people do. That's the difference between me and you, Nuke. You care about what they say. I know boxers talk out both sides of their ass. That's why I don't go by what they say so much. I go off what they do, and what they do tell you what their course of action is. You don't care about what they do. You only care about what they say, and that's why you go. That's why your shit be narrative based. Because what they say don't be bound in facts. They always talk out their ass. Bud Crawford included.
So Bud lying.
Hey, I can't wait.
Just talk out their ass, bro. That's not the first time Bud did that. It's not the first time Bud did that. It's not the first time. It's not. It's not.
Hey, I can't wait for June 27th because Boots about to have a better win at 154 than Bud Crawford.
And look, hold on, Vergil Ortiz already got a better win than Bud Crawford at 154. When
I like the way y'all.
Why you ever getting happy for Vergil? Let's hope Vergil can get out of purgatory right now. Let's focus on that.
I mean, at least Vergil didn't duck Bud.
Whatever, shut up, man. Take the dick out your mouth, Nuke. Because you take the dick out your mouth, Nuke. Cheers. Take the dick out your mouth. Enough is enough, Nuke. Enough is enough, Nuke. I've had enough of your bullshit. Because you are a narrative pushing motherfucker. I swear before Jesus Christ. You go on people's words instead of their actions. Because if you was going off actions, you would have crucified Benavidez. But you ain't going by actions. You going by their stupid ass mouths.
No Davis slander on the channel. No Davis slander. All right. Mike Rodriguez says Brim has to be the biggest Terrence Crawford fanboy ever, Nuke. You give your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ praise before every live. Brim's Lord and Savior is Super Bud. I mean, he prays to Bud every night before bed. Shout out to Mike Rodriguez.
No, that's not a truthful statement. It's just y'all lie so much I have to get to. See, the thing is, I can be a whole bunch of other places and I can talk about Terrence Crawford and talk about the good, the bad, and indifferent. But when I'm dealing with you and the likes of you, y'all lie so much, y'all make up so many bullshit narratives that I have to come at y'all like this because y'all so full of shit. It's ridiculous.
Oof.
Hey, bro, you all right? You all right, Brim?
I need Nuke to shut the fuck up for me, though.
My bad, Brim. I apologize, Brim.
No, you don't.
Man,
What up?
Yo, Mills, how do you maintain the super coolness? You know, because I'm a hothead. I don't give a fuck. I'm a pop shit. But you hear this bullshit that Nuke saying, bro. You know it's bullshit, Mills. You know it's bullshit. You let him get away with this fuck shit?
I absolutely do, man. It's all for entertainment. You know, I love it.
Don't let him get away with it,
Stop trying to find some extra help. You now from Omaha. Man,
I'm just saying Mills let him get away with this shit.
I've been listening to y'all, and y'all just be like kind of like fucking y'all Xing out my man Xander Zayas. Like that's gonna be Booster's best win. Like what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't think this kid could fight? Y'all don't think this kid got it in him to beat Boots?
Who you talking about? I think Xander.
I'm not talking about you. Somebody said that shit earlier.
That was Carlos.
That was new.
I got a horse in the race. I got a horse in the race.
Listen, I got nothing to do with Puerto Rico. Nothing to do with Puerto Rico and stuff like that. It's just, you know, I look, Boots got to prove it to me, man. That's all, man. He hasn't fought at 154. They both got to prove it to me. He hasn't fought at 154. He has a no name under his name at 154. So don't fucking tell me about that Lima spit llama motherfucker that was whack. You know what I mean? Don't talk to me about that news. You know what I'm saying? All I need to know is is he gonna be able to withstand Xander Zayas hits when he's hitting him? That's all I need to know. A natural 154 that's gonna probably come in at least 170, which he's used to fighting at. Which he's already used to.
Okay.
He's used to fighting at 170. That brolic, like he's fast at that speed, at that weight. He's fast at that. You know, he got speed, he got movement, he got angles, he got smarts. At 170, that's a fucking handful, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
Boots
handful,
is faster than Xander, though. Boots is faster than Xander, though.
As a Miguel
No,
Cotto.
no. I'm not saying he's not faster than, but let's listen to fucking logic. Boots is gonna come in at 154. What do you think he's gonna hydrate to? He can't hydrate that big because if he do, listen, he'll be slower.
Supreme, with all due respect,
we'll see.
with all due respect,
right now,
hold up. With
beating
all
up
due
on
respect, wait, hold up. With all due respect, Supreme, I just don't believe in Xander's power. He doesn't even got Cotto power. That Cotto doesn't even was a power puncher
Listen,
like that.
I completely understand you, bro. I feel you in the whole thing. Pause, but there's such thing as flash knockdowns. You heard? There's such thing as flash knockdowns.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Carlos, do you
He can
think
catch
Xander
him
got enough
sleeping on
punching
the
power to keep
inside.
him off of him, though?
You understand? But the point is, it ain't about Xander.
Somebody got a phone call?
Somebody got a phone call.
Okay.
Oh, that was me,
Brent,
man.
what you
My
saying?
fault. I didn't think I could hear that. My bad. That was my work phone.
Brent, you asked me a question. You said that if Xander has enough power to get Boots off of him.
No. Does Boots is gonna be ready for somebody that size that's gonna come in at least 170 solid and moving around and taking his punches. Because when you're that big, you can absorb punches. You understand? So it's not like Xander ain't been in the deep waters, because he's been in the deep waters on his other fights.
You know who he has as he's beating up as a sparring partner right now?
Yeah, Andre Bubil.
Yeah.
And he sucks. And he sucks. And he's supposed to be and he sucks. And he's showing boots. He's showing boots. This is how you're gonna beat Xander.
Hey, Supreme. And another thing, I mean, one thing that I'm not confident is that, and with Abbas Maru, when he fought Abbas Maru,
but somebody phone is fucking up.
Yeah, somebody. Hey, Phil Mills. Anyways, so when Abbas Maru was landing his jab, and I'm like, man, he's letting this guy jab get easy on him, and that's one thing I'm kind of like, because I know you got to understand, Xander is young, he's 23, he still has time to develop. You got to bring that to the factor.
Right, but he did something that.
And Boots has a good jab.
He did something that Burke Crawford would never done. He did something that the rest of these other bitch ass niggas ain't never done. He did not duck anybody. He called that fight. He said, "I want Boots." Not Boots wants that. Oh, I want you, Boots, because you're the boogeyman at 154. I gotta test myself. You know what I mean? That's what we talking about. He could have ducked Boots. He could have left Duck. He could have left that nigga to dry, and Boots wouldn't have no fight for about another year. You know what I mean? He could have fought some prospects, some bullshit. Xander would have been fighting. But he said, this is not how it is. I want to challenge myself, just like motherfucking Canelo did when he challenged himself against Bivol. That took a lot of cojones to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Supreme, if he pulls it off, if Xander pulls this win off, arguably, this is the best Puerto Rican win since the decade. We got to be honest.
It gets better. It's better than the Knicks winning the fucking championship.
So we gonna put the extras on Boots like that?
Shit.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
We gotta look at the betting lines. How much of an underdog is Xander right now?
Hey, I wanted to ask y'all guys a question, but Carlos, before I ask the question though, I did ask you, did you think that Xander had enough power for Boots to respect him and not be able to just go in with reckless abandon?
You know, it's gonna be interesting. It's interesting because Supreme does bring a good point that this is he's finding. You hear me?
Yeah, you were breaking up. I couldn't hear anything you said, my guy.
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying that Supreme does make a good point that it's like this is gonna be a real 154-pounder for Boots to fight. I'm just remembering from the last fight, which was versus Abbas Maru, and Abbas Maru was just coming forward. Yes, he doesn't have the same boxing abilities of Boots, but he was still landing
good.
his
You know what's that called?
simple
That's
jab.
called baptized. That's called baptized under fire, baby. That you gotta get hit in boxing.
And
you
he
can't
was
dodge everything
and
for the
also
rest of your life.
people gotta understand that he had a, like you said, baptized under fire. Also, he had a fight on the island that usually we've been known that we can't get it done in the island. So he had to
It's
have
like the
he had to go through that.
the fucking Bambino curse, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
we won. He broke that curse. But the thing is, I'm just want to see what Boots is prepared.
Supreme,
That's why he's sparring. Yo, that's why he's sparring with Boo Boo.
You from New York, Supreme? Does it matter the arena being in Brooklyn instead of in the Garden?
Which one? Which one you talking about?
The fight being in the Barclays instead of instead of Madison Square.
Yeah, the Barclays.
No, that gotta be that has to be a Madison Square, man. That no fucking Barclay, dog.
They put it in Barclays. You think that's gonna make it? I don't know, man. I don't know how Puerto Rico's still gonna show
up. Put it in Barclay? I have no idea. Them seats are tight as fuck, nigga. I've been in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn.
Wait a minute, Preem. If Xander Zayas wins, is he officially the next big star?
Look. I'm not even gonna. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that to that poor kid. If he wins, he wins. You know what I mean? That shows that he won. He was the better man that night, and he had the better skills. You know what I'm saying? And then on to the next. You know, on to like Ortiz if he fucking never gonna fight again. Or on to
Do
the
you
next.
want to see him move up in weight to 160 and just conquer that?
No. I want to see him knock down the Slender Man first before he go anywhere. Slender Man gotta go down first. That Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Mexico versus Puerto Rico.
Fundura trash. Xander Zayas to tear that kid apart.
I gotta be Puerto Rico.
I think Xander goes to 160 after the fight.
This will be will be one of the biggest, I'm not saying the biggest, but it will be one of the biggest fights. You heard?
I don't see
it will be one of the Puerto Ricos and Mexico fight.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening because Fundora never called that dude out. Even in his last fight, he wasn't calling out.
And his sister was.
Listen, hey, round one, it's okay. But things happen, and things are gonna happen when the money's on the table, when the money's right, and that kid just beat Boots, and he got shit to prove to Fundora. You can't fucking hide forever, bro.
Bro, yes, he can. He got Sampson as his manager, bro. He can.
From Vergil.
Benavidez don't hide
with Vergil.
Yes, he do. Benavidez right now.
Benavidez don't hide.
Listen, Slender Man will take the fight. Slender Man will take the fight.
No, he won't.
Because he feels like he'll have a better chance beating Xander.
He's PBC though. That's why those guys.
I know who he is.
Do you not remember what his sister did? Do you not remember what? Xander wanted to face off. Xander wanted to face off with Fundora. And what did his sister say? Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he saw him sizing him up. That's all.
So what makes you think
sizing him up?
So what makes you think he gonna make? What makes you think he gonna take the fight?
Bro, they gotta take the fight. It's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. It's gonna happen, bro. Whether we like it or not.
That don't mean nothing. That ain't gonna.
That means pay-per-view. That means pay-per-view, and that means money. Not for us.
These is not pay-per-view fighters. These is not pay-per-view fighters, man. These dudes is not pay-per-view fighters. That fight is not gonna be no big money fight. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit.
Is that the Buck Crawford? Who's that? Buck Crawford, little brother? Gentleman
Mills?
Oh, shit. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Oh, damn.
Mills is my brother. My brother from another mother. That's my boy.
Let's get into that. Let's get into that.
My boy Mills.
Let's get into that. That's cool.
I'll be more confident if Xander had Boost in his camp. If he had Boost in his camp, and then I'd be scratching my head, and ooh,
it's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. But like I said, we're talking about Xander. You know, we're saying Xander, Boots is faster, Boots is there, but we're not saying shit. Can Boots go in that ring with a 170? Why you think he's fucking sparring with Andre Bubel?
Oh, that's a good point.
This kid is coming in big.
Yeah, it's a big dude.
Xander can't hurt Boots, bro. Xander ain't hurting Boots. He just got
a big guy though, Mills. Xander's a big guy. He's gonna rehydrate a lot. I mean, he can catch Boots in the wrong spot, out of position.
I don't see him hurting Boots.
You don't think that Boots can make a mistake?
It could be a flash. And listen, Boots make mistakes. Who makes mistakes like everybody else?
And it could set up for a nice shot.
but that don't mean he's gonna get clipped. Making a mistake is lunging in and getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Like
if you get caught with the right shot, sometimes you getting caught with that right shot can put you down more so than just the power behind.
Listen, Xander has not shown.
Boots is so cocky. Listen, Boots is so cocky that when he get in that ring, he's gonna try to prove something. And if he go in there and try to stand toe to toe with that guy, he's gonna get clipped.
Man, listen, Xander has not shown prolific punching power. I don't know why y'all think all of a sudden he's finna do it in front of Boots.
Well, yeah,
he's going to point Boots. He's going to point Boots.
And that's what I was trying to say. He didn't even got Cotto's power, and Cotto's power is not even wow.
I mean,
to just give you an example.
Boots is
not at junior middleweight. No, it wasn't.
Boots at least shows something. He's a boxer puncher, so he at least shows something. But yeah, like I said, is that enough for
Boots show what?
Lima wasn't a big guy like fucking.
That ain't even a fucking Boots. They picked that motherfucker out from the backyard.
Hold on. We got a few bills. George City. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. One second. We got 2 bills to pay. George City says Fundura destroys Boots and Xander Zayas. Get out of here.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Tripping, bro.
Can I say something to George City real quick? Hold on a second. Can I say something to George City?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, Preem. Let me hear what Brim's gonna say to
George City, USA. You have more confidence than Fedor, than Samsung and his entire team. Because if that was the case, they would have followed Xander instead of trying to put a weight clause on him and dropping the belt. That's how you got the WBO, George City, USA.
And also, let's not overrate Keith No Time Thurman win. Let's not do that right now.
It was last time on that fight.
Wait. Hold on. Somebody picked Keith Thurman to win because of his physique. Who was that?
We know who that was.
There was this clown named Mirage.
Oh no!
That shit was dirty work, man. That shit, I don't know, man.
That was a strip on the Bobby ass dude.
You love boxing.
Hey, he was high on kangaroo piss on that day.
Gonna knock him out.
Hold on. I got another one. My brother Gooch says on 730, Vergil will hit 10 years as a pro, 24 fights, 0 world titles. Think about that. Stop with the Bud Duck Vergil, Nuke. Now, the problem that I have with this is...
Shout out, Gooch!
No. Now, stop with the nonsense, Gooch.
Shout out, Gooch.
Adrian Broner,
shout out, Gooch.
World champion. Don't mean
shout out to the Gooch.
Pissy alcoholic. And so at the end of the day, we don't respond. We worry about contract offers. We see the dude turn down a contract, we know what the smoke is. We go on facts, not feelings. That's why I'm the one and only landlord. I run this shit.
You ain't a landlord. You know your squad is right.
Hold on,
hold on. And Brim, just for you, if Boots lose this fight, just for you, even though I think it's a competitive fight, I know people are gonna try to clown me anyway. Mills is first. The only thing I'll say is I'll change my name on here from Nuke to Puke just for you for that line.
That's cool.
I'm not gonna clown you. I'm not gonna clown you, Nuke. If Boots loses, I'm not gonna clown you.
I'm not either, because at the end of the day, this is a 50-50. It's close to a 50-50 fight, and I'm not going to dog out Boots like everybody else is going to dog out Boots. If Boots lose, people going to try to throw Boots in the trash can. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
And look, we joke a lot. We joke a lot about Brian Norman, but at the end of the day, the man can bounce back and win another world title.
He good.
And listen, like I like Boots and I also like Xander, but if I gotta pick one, I'm gonna pick one and call it what it is. You know what I mean? I got a horse in the race and see what happens. If I lose, hey, I win. I still win in style, man.
JMA says Cream is like Brim with Norman right now.
Damn.
That's all. Hey, thanks a lot, man. But donate a little bit more than that, punk. My fucking name is worth $10 and up.
Supreme.
If you ain't got $10, bitch.
Supreme. That was a supreme response. I got to give you credit. That was a high quality response.
If you better be prepared, you come talking shit to Cream because Cream got loaded all the time.
Hey, be prepared. Cream be capping for fucking Rolly and fucking
Ryan Garcia, man. That shit is tragic.
I love Cream, but Cream be on that bullshit though.
Don't start that.
We got one more.
Ryan is the champion.
MW2 says if Boots lose, Nuke, you got to cam up.
Back.
I remember. It was at Boots and Benavidez lose.
Nah. See, you always moving the goalpost. You the hoe ass, bro. You the hoe,
they
You the
both
whole
lose?
Nuke. Like,
My man
how
gotta
key
take
you a
that
hoe?
bet. I don't know. Hey, Boo.
He had to add a caveat.
Don't
He gonna say,
don't
listen,
take that
if
bet.
this person loses,
Don't
if this
take
person
that bet.
loses, if this girl gets twerked on, if this girl doesn't
Don't
open
take
for
that
a
bet.
ring, like,
Don't
yo, come
take
on,
that
man.
bet.
You moving the goalposts.
No,
Hey,
bro,
don't
I
take that
promise.
bet. Don't
We
take
made
that
the
bet.
deal, and I was like, all right, if they both lose, I'll cam up.
Nah, you
They
can't do that,
immediately
bro.
showed
Whoever
us
it
and
is,
said, dude,
whoever it
and
is,
then that
now I
was it.
see your face.
Benavidez is about to fight it, Machiavellian. Come on, bro. He gonna
Yeah,
beat
I don't think you
homeboy.
didn't have
Cut
no
it out.
problem when John was about to fight him. Keep the same
No,
energy.
Because that's the only fight
See,
that
here's
you can
no,
get.
no, no,
I'm
no.
the
See,
only
no, you are
unbiased
so
dude out here.
fugazi. It's how they did it, bro.
It
It
don't
ain't the
matter
fact
how
that he's
you
fighting
do
him.
it.
It's how
It
he
don't
did
matter
it. I
how
don't know
you
why
do
you
it.
so disingenuous.
It don't
Why
matter
do you
how you
continue to
do it.
be this
It
way?
just matters that it get done. I don't care if a dude smashed his chick because he was dirty macking. It don't matter as long as you get them cheeks.
That lets me know your moral principles are very low.
So is Bud's.
Oh
Oh, you
man.
didn't see that
Hey, Mills, did you hear that high quality whataboutisms?
Don't do
Did you
I
hear
did.
them high
I heard
quality
it. I heard
whataboutisms
it.
by Nuke?
I definitely heard it, my guy. I hear it. I hear it. I
Whataboutisms
hear
on
it.
full blast by Nuke.
Yeah.
That's your Shakur Stevenson shit.
Hey, Briz.
Yeah,
How come
fuck
y'all?
Shakur Stevenson, that little
How come
pussy ass
y'all on that?
bitch.
How come y'all on that Bam to move up? How come y'all
Yeah,
on
we
that
gotta keep
Way to
that
move
same
up?
energy.
What
That's the
about
problem. Too
Bud?
many of
Yeah,
these
dude, we
guys don't
gotta
want to
keep
keep
that
that
same
same
energy.
damn energy.
Bro,
Hold
I
on,
don't
let
know
me
if
get
you're talking about
Shakur,
same
that
energy, bro.
wins
Your
that
energy be all over the
He's
place. You so full of shit, Nuke.
He shot at
You so
Shakur.
full of shit, Nuke, bro. Yo, don't you gotta use the bathroom, Nuke?
Yeah, in your mouth. Now let me keep going. I got
Hey,
2 minutes.
yo.
And your
My
gay ass
brother
would tell
Louis.
me that you gonna doodle in my mouth. Boy, something wrong with you.
My brother Louis says if Canelo retires without fighting
You bastard.
Benavidez, he can't go around saying he's better. That applies to everyone else. Stop blaming the money or the networks. Your resume tells us if you fought or not.
Luis Alvarado, here's the problem. Canelo has a legacy that's already been created. If Benavidez doesn't create that legacy, all this shit we talking don't mean nothing. In historical books, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck.
Do you guys got any other opinion on that before we get to the
I
next
hear
one?
you.
Anybody else? Comment?
It's all good.
Why does it sound like somebody
Man,
fucking
I
on
want
the
to say,
squeaky bed?
damn, y'all hear that too?
Mills.
That's my truck. God damn. My bad.
Damn, y'all can't let Mills win. Damn, go ahead, Mills.
Damn, no, it ain't that. I'm just like, damn, they hear that too? Fuck, y'all heard the phone ring, y'all heard this squeaky ass truck? That's
Yeah,
my
it's like you
bad.
sound like you
That's my bad.
having sex on a
It
squeaky
sound like
bed.
you having a fucking lap dance in there, dog.
Hey, still
Man,
Mills.
it's just
You know, Bray got superpowers like Daredevil superhero, man. You know, he can.
You right.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
let it go, Rory.
let it go. You struggling.
How about struggling, man?
You couldn't get it out. You was
Listen,
trying
right
to
now,
think on your
Benavidez
feet.
is
I
You
doing
got
wasn't
what
that
you were
quick this
saying,
time. It
Carlito.
happens to the best of them.
What I gotta say, I literally said Daredevil. He got super hearing. What more you want me to say, bro?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
That you're blinded
In my
from
new
the.
I
voice, I'm
got what you
sorry.
were saying, Carlito. It's all good.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, why you got the Edgar Berlanga on the floor, man? What are you trying to say with that?
This is my other phone, bro. This is the old pro. This was my phone.
Well,
is
he's
died,
saying
so.
with the right thing. His nigga's trash. Straight
Yeah,
up.
he is. Yeah,
That's
he is trash.
Gatekeeper Longa.
He's trash.
Supreme Berlanga. The Puerto
Supreme.
Rican ass. Hey, but now I wanted to. I want to. Hold on. Oh, Nuke left. Damn, I wanted to address Nuke with that, bro. With that
He gonna come
Benavidez
back.
shit.
There you go. His whole ass back.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, hey yo, man. Yeah, man. You want some bullshit with that Noel McKayla and Benavidez shit, man? We gotta call that shit down the middle, man. Any other circumstance, I'll be cool with him fighting McKayla. So unification match. I can't be mad at that. But how dare you peel him off of a dude who can't even get a fight in the division, and you the hot topic of the division? What's stopping you from going and fighting some other fighter in the division?
But still, Mills, I got a question. Can I add to that? I don't think. Why do we blame Benavidez? We should be blaming on Mauricio Suleiman.
Body bag. Body bag. It's because they narrative pushers.
We got
Bro, they in cahoots, bro. Hold up. I gotta put nippers in the bud. Y'all talking about blame Mauricio? Mauricio was in cahoots with the Benavidez team and them get together, bro. Bro, I gotta. Listen, what I'm about to say is not based on facts, but based on their actions, this is a really good educated theory. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is not based on facts. I can tell you this is not based on facts, but this is a educated theory. They really never really put pushed for the Canelo fight, and behind the scenes, Samson said, we'll talk a whole lot of shit about Canelo, but we're not going to really push for the fight, but you're going to look out for us later. And this is the results that we're getting right now.
Damn, I like that theory. I definitely do. But shit, man, it takes two to tango. Even if you want to blame Samson Lukowicz, at some point, David has to share the brunt of the responsibility, man. Why everybody trying to alleviate David of any wrongdoing and the shit that he do? This some sucker shit. Just call it down the middle.
It's the Samsung playbook, bro. And everybody want to act like, ignore that Samsung is one of the biggest cappers on the planet, bro. Biggest capper on the planet.
I feel like I can say the same thing with Jai, with Dana White, when Dana White.
But it's not a body bag. That is such a weak ass argument. That is such a weak ass argument. That is such a weak argument. That's a weak ass whataboutism. That's a very weak whataboutism.
Y'all, how can you? All right, well, how was Jai to blame?
Could you stand with you, bitch ass American man? Shut the fuck
Hold on, I got two more. Hold up, I got two more. Jamie says, if you notice, I got more than $10 now, bitch, and it's all for Brim.
Damn. He came at you hard body, Supreme. I don't think you should take that, Supreme.
Hey, Brent, say it again, bro. He said, well, who? He told who?
Damn.
But the thing is, getting me is people forgetting that people was ducking Jive when he was signed with Matchroom. Everybody, the reason why I'm gonna shut up. But let me say this. I was so happy that Benavidez beat Zerto. I actually had a little inkling. I had a little love for Zerto until he acted like he didn't know who Jive was and was fronting like he wasn't ducking him and acting like a baby back bitch. That's why I'm so glad that Benavidez knocked him out. And I changed my pick from a Benavidez unanimous decision to a knockout once he was talking that retirement bullshit. So at the end of the day, I don't hate Benavidez. I just call it for what your actions show, and he has a management team that's full of lies and cap, and y'all let that shit slide, and that's why Nuke is a puke boy right now.
And remember, everybody, everything he just said, none of it was based off facts. All right, let's get to the next guy.
Hey, Brent, real quick.
Yeah, Samsung line is not based on facts. We have no evidence that Samsung lies, Luke.
We have no evidence that Zuffa lies, that Dana White lies, that Turkey lies. Everybody lies, bro.
Yeah, but all lies are not created the same. John wasn't about to get signed by nobody. Matchroom didn't re-sign him. Nobody. He was getting ducked, and then you want to blame him for signing for Zuffa like he's. But y'all care about the fighters, though. Y'all pretend that y'all care about the fighters, but when the fighters about to get the most money, you don't care no more. But the person who's getting screwed in this situation is nowhere else getting screwed. He was going to make a substantially a lot more money, but he's getting screwed. But y'all care about the fighters. Y'all full of shit.
Don't worry about his pocket.
Hey, Brent, real quick.
Hold on. When David's eventually going to fight Jai, I'm going to make that bold prediction. At some point, it's going to happen. When he do, and David knock him the fuck out, what you gonna say then? Nothing.
I mean, all I can say is I hope, but unfortunately, like I said, 2 years ago, I was arguing with Listen, 2 years ago, I was arguing with Jules, old goofy ass, and I was like, I don't think David Benavidez is gonna move that bad, bro. No way. And what happened? He was proven right. So I'm supposed to go against it. So if I was proven wrong about David Benavidez, I'm supposed to still believe my wrong belief? No.
Being a unified champion and you proven wrong, then that sounds delusional.
No, bro.
You putting the X's on the champion.
And go to cruiserweight, and it was proven. He was talking to Oscar before he even fought Morrell, bro. You don't care about none of that shit. That's why you fugazi, Nuke. He was talking to Oscar before he even fought Morrell. Come on, you can't keep it real and save your life.
You're supposed to keep your options open.
No, he had no. You talking about options open? He announced the fight before as soon as the fight was over with. He didn't have no options open. He tried to pump fake Beterbiev and got called out on the bluff. And you won't call that for what it is because you's a clown shoe.
Hey, IBPF. Let me ask you this. IBPF, hold on. Let me ask you this.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Y'all done finally got the mill.
You can't be trusting them Omaha niggas, man. I'm telling you,
you can't. My God.
Man, listen, man.
You high-key a weirdo right now, Nuke. You high-key a weirdo right now.
And that brings me to my question. That brings me to my question, gang. Hey, because you're talking this unification shit. So you think a win over Zerda was? God damn, that's just squeaking again. You think a win over? You think it'll win? You saying a win because it's due to you talking this unification shit? You think Zerda was a more valid win than Jao Bataille?
No, Jao Bataille only has the ring. He don't have no IBF.
No, but what I'm
What's a better
saying,
win legacy wise? Answer the question, Nuke. Which one is a better win legacy wise? You fucking clown.
No,
I ain't gonna let you deflect. I'm not gonna let you get away with this bullshit you want. Which one is a better win legacy wise? Answer the question.
Why you gotta have these extra?
No, I'm not letting you breathe, bitch. I'm not letting you breathe, bitch. I'm on your helmet.
Get up.
Answer the question.
Look, bro. Look.
No, look. Who's the bigger legacy fight? John or Zerdo?
Okay, let me answer it. So when David fought
Yo, this guy here, bro.
No, let me answer. I'm just trying to answer
the
it.
One word answer. You say Zerdo or John. That's it.
Can I answer the question?
No, you gonna give me a long-winded bullshit. Answer the question, now I'll let you go long-winded after you answer it.
Brent, can I please answer, please?
Answer it and then you can go long-winded. Answer it first.
Listen, I think that
Jai or Zerdo. Say one of those names now, and then I'll let you go long-winded.
Can I please finish my
No. I'm not letting you breathe. You say Zerdo or Jai, then I'll let you talk as much as you want. Or you want to kick me off your shit, because I'm going to be an asshole right now.
Look, man. Look, all I'm going to say is this. Is that I think they're both excellent wins.
Yo, somebody give me a drink, bro. This is ridiculous.
I think it just depends on when you fight each guy. So I think that, Zerdo was the better win when he fought him compared to fighting Jai at that time, because Jai had already didn't have the IBF. It didn't make as much sense.
Yo,
Mills, he don't even believe it when the words is coming out of his mouth right now, Mills. He don't even believe that shit. He don't even believe what he's saying.
He don't believe it.
Hey, if Jai can get the belt back, then I think that might end up as a better win. But I'm telling you, all these guys that are pumping it up are going to end up discrediting it after David beats him.
Hey, Brett, let me ask you a question, Brett. Did Dana White shoot at the IBF? Yes or no?
You mean shot at the IBF? He did when he first came into the game. He threw a little shade at all the sanctioning bodies.
Yep. You can't do that if you're trying to go undisputed.
Yeah, you got a point there, but at the end of the day,
no, it ain't a point, bitch.
Bro.
That's what I'm
Jai has full autonomy. His sanctioning fees were paid. He followed all the IBF bylaws. I don't want to hear these weak ass fucking fugazi shit, because these sanctioning bodies scared and they peeing on their dick and they peeing on their nuts because they scared. They peeing on their nuts because they scared. I said it wrong. They peeing on their nuts because they scared of the big bad Zuffa wolf. Fucking spare me.
You took anatomy, my brother. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Spare me the detail. Secondly, I don't know why y'all trying to act like Zuffa this big bad wolf. Oh, the big bad wolf is coming. So the sanctioning body's got to collude to keep him out. Like pussy shit.
I ain't got no problem with Zuffa. I got love for Zuffa.
You got love for Zuffa, but you gonna use it. But you gonna turn around and use Zuffa to protect David Benavidez though in the next sentence. Man, Nuke, if you don't fucking
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
No, you're not.
Look, I want to see. I want to see all these fights, man. I want to see the best fight the best. But I can't be mad at a guy for fighting unification. I can't do that.
I want to see the best
there's
fight
some
the best.
guys. Hold on, Brent. I'm gonna let you go, Brent. Let me finish this point. The only thing is, there's some dudes out here that respect unifications, and then there's other guys out here that are pussies that get upset when two guys unify. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not gonna be no little pussy about it because two guys unify. I think that's good shit. And I think it's a bigger opportunity fighting a unified champion for Noel, so he can say, okay, if I can beat David, then I can take them straps, and now me and Jai is a much bigger fight. Then that's what you can do. You can make that a much bigger fight, and then his money is 10 times that now because he got them straps and the clout all off of David. It makes perfect sense, but that's just my opinion. Let me finish these comments. Edgar says, at Luis, Canelo resume is the gold bar compared to David Benavidez. Is that true or false, panel?
100% true.
It's true.
100% true.
Listen, you got to understand, Canelo's resume is really like
niggas like Chavez's resume. You can't touch it.
It's like I'm just amazed how much people don't understand that he fought over 20 world champions.
Yeah, they don't want to listen. They don't understand
Like
that.
people don't know that, bro. This dude fought over 20. He about to fight like 25 with Billy, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the thing is, people know that,
He
but
was
they
a
don't care
fucking
because they're basing it
champion.
off of
He
hate.
was
They
a
basing it off
fucking
of hate.
champion for a decade. God damn.
Bro, they basing it off of hate, bro. That's why I don't be hearing that bullshit, bro. I've never had a real issue with Canelo ever, bro. Really, in all honesty, I don't have no issue with Canelo, bro. Canelo fought the fights, bro. He always made the fights eventually, bro. That's why I don't want to hear the bullshit that people be talking about.
Yeah,
But Brim,
facts, like David.
I kind of want to say something before we go on. It seems like Brim, you're diminishing unifications because
Thank you.
like when Dave Benavidez fighting Noel,
Thank
like
you.
what's the problem with that?
Do you want me to explain to you so you can understand the perspective? Because it's not about the unification itself on its own merits is perfectly fine and dandy, and I would salute it. But here's the problem behind it.
Here come the excuse.
No. If you would just shut the fuck up for 1 second, would you please shut the fuck up? Thank you, Nuke. Okay, here's the problem. When you have people like Nuke in the peanut gallery screaming about how Benavidez is going to knock out Bivol, can knock out Beterbiev, but then he shoots up to cruiserweight and he talk about how he's going to go back to 175, knowing damn well that ain't happening. And now the actions are proving it, and then y'all keep on moving the goalposts. So the problem with it is, yes, he fought Zerto, he got a unification, beat his ass. I respect that. But the means to getting in there, he's never fought the top guys in the division, skipped it, and he's never fought the top guy in any division. So at the end of the day, yeah, you get credit for the win, but how much credit do you want me to give him?
But Brim, it just I'm hearing what you're saying, but when you got
what I'm saying, but it don't matter. He can skip the division and not fight the other guys and lie about going back to 175, and you give him a pass.
What is worse? David fighting for a third belt or Jai Pataya with an organization that's going against the Muhammad Ali Act?
Boom.
Don't get me started with this Muhammad Ali Act. Slap you. If you want to get started on this Muhammad Ali Act, you sure you want to do this? Because I'm going to slap you around. I'm going to slap you around and call you Susan. If you want to talk about this Muhammad Ali Act, I'm going to slap you around and call you Susan. You don't want to do it. They've been circumventing the Ali Act for years. That Ali Act, all this doing is bullshit. It's fake ass.
If you mention Al Haymon, you're a hater.
Bro, it's mad fake energy about this Muhammad Ali Act. They've been circumventing the Muhammad Ali Act for a long time, and now they want to act like they care about the fighters. If you cared about the fighters, you would have an issue with what's happening right now. But you don't. Because y'all cool with the corruption, and you're scared of the corruption you don't know. Fuck out of here.
Does Dana White care about the fighters?
Does
Dana White care about the fighters?
Well, obviously, he cares a little bit more than the sanctioning bodies and the other promotional companies because they're getting paid more right now.
And
they making more money right now. So what do we got to say?
So you
complaining about how the fighters ain't gonna make more money, but now they're making more money. So what are we gonna say now? They're making more money now. So what are you trying to say?
Everybody gets more money when they come into the game. You remember Eddie Hearn overpaid everybody at the zone. PBC was overpaying for years. That's the name of the game.
So you about to cry about a hypothetical. So you want to cry about a hypothetical. So what you doing? We talking hypotheticals. We're not talking about reality. We're talking about what might happen. That's what we doing. What might happen.
I gotta tell the chat this. Brim is pissing on his dick right now. That's what he's doing.
Are you talking about what might happen? That's what you basing it on. You're basing it on what might happen. Just like these sanctioning bodies, because they scared what might happen.
Hold on. Let me get to the next one real quick. Luis says it wasn't even a shot at Canelo, but if Canelo gets the hate for not fighting, why do others get a pass and get to blame the money or the networks to avoid certain fights? So that's a good point, Carlos. Mills, Carlos, Brim, that's a great point.
That's a great point.
A lot of guys get a pass, and a lot of people on this panel don't like to keep
a lot of motherfuckers get a pass.
You the main culprit, Nuke. You don't talk about a lot of people on the panel when you're the main culprit. You're the main culprit.
Hey, Nuke, you know what it is? Heavy it is. Where's the crown? These guys trying to overrate these guys and make he's the best this, he's the best there, but he didn't want to take the responsibility of holding the crown.
That's legit. My shit register in it, sir.
That piece of shit ain't look.
Well, you don't want to reign a kingdom for years? You ain't no real king.
Facts. And Luis also backdoored it by saying the money excuse is worse than when you don't sell. And that's what I'm saying, man. Shout out to Luis for keeping it real, man. A lot of guys don't want the truth. A lot of guys don't like the truth. And look, man.
I'm picking and choosing.
They picking and choosing.
Well,
Look,
how about this? How about this? Can y'all
I'ma tell
pick? Can y'all pick and choose what the numbers were for Benavidez and Zerto? Oh, they didn't
that's
release them. I
irrelevant, bro.
forgot.
That's irrelevant, bro.
We don't. Who talks about
Hold
pay-per-view
on, bro.
price now?
Hold on. Look, notice how he's trying to talk about the numbers for Benavidez and Zerto, and Bud
Everything's
Crawford lost
streaming.
money on every fight he ever fought, except when Canelo carried him in Errol
That's
Spence.
actually a
That's what I'm
non-factual
saying.
statement.
The
I
dude
know the
is
facts behind
nonsense.
that.
He
Actually
you can
didn't
tell
start
when
losing
somebody's
money on
pushing an
Bud until
agenda because
the pandemic.
he's
That's
the
where
biggest
Bob and him
fan
had
of
the
Bud
issue,
Crawford,
was for the
who can't
pandemic,
sell a
because
wing
Bob
to
asked
him
him to
by
take a pay
himself.
cut.
He's the biggest fan of Brian Norman, who's basically not even a main event fighter. So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
let's
but
just
you're
be
not a
honest
main event. But you're not a
unbiased
main
about it,
event
man.
host either. But we ain't saying nothing about that. Shut your ass up.
Let's just be honest about it, man. Let's be honest. And hold on.
You ain't good at being honest.
FW2 says, Nuke, what really happened to you in Thailand? Bro, stop it. Y'all got to stop this. Brim, tell him to stop it, bro.
Yeah, you gotta stop it. He wasn't in Thailand. I got it. You making me defend Nuke. I don't like this
Thank
vibe.
you, Brim. Jeez.
You should not be making me want to make me defend Nuke right now, because Nuke should be indefensible right now.
All I gotta say, in Thailand, there's a whole lot of men that is 100 pounds and less, man. Let's keep it like that.
That's crazy work out there.
That's crazy work.
Well, yeah, you know what? The bullshit that Nuke be spitting weigh about 100 pounds on his own.
Oh, here we go. Brim just couldn't help but take the shot.
Hey, yo, Nuke. You know what's crazy, Nuke? Is this right here. This was crazy. Look. Check it out. This is what I'll be doing. Look. That's the 98.
Woo!
Check it out. These are the motherfucking zero gravity theater speaker, Bluetooth to your TV and all that stuff. See that shit right there? Look at that. That shit right there. See
my God.
You gotta live like a king, bro. Gotta live like a king.
That shit's beautiful, Supreme.
I'm trying to be like you, Supreme.
I'm trying to be like you, Preem.
I'll show you how to make that money.
Hey, man.
Come see me and you leave with a link.
I'm not trying to be like Brim, man. I'm gonna have to get on these flights.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be no Razorback. Sure. I'm not trying to be a Razorback. I'm trying to be the dog that chases the Razorback.
That's it.
Hey, do me a favor. Have a bowl and shut the fuck up and enjoy it.
Hey, Brim, I'm gonna ask you something, Brim. Boo Boo, Andre Boo Boo, by the way, is fighting in the Mohegan Sun, I think.
I know. I mentioned this. Yeah, I mentioned this yesterday, and I said I thought about going, and listen, people had me cracking up laughing about it.
Listen, I'm going over there. I got the tickets because my boy, he's fighting in the undercard. You know what I'm saying? The Enforcer, one of my guys.
What day is the fight?
It's on July 24.
All right, let's go.
I'm already there.
All right, then bet. I'm there too then.
Say, man, hold up,
man. If you need a ticket or something, come by the gym, bro. It's better you get it from there. Be cheaper.
Yo, you got my number. Text me the gym. I'll pull up to the gym on Saturday.
All right, the Ortiz Boxing Gym. I got you, bro.
Ortiz Boxing Gym. Is that in Bridgeport or Stratford?
Nah, that's Bridgeport. That's Ortiz right there in Bridgeport.
Hold a second. I'm gonna pull it up right now because I'll pull up on you Saturday. Hold up a second.
Yeah,
Preem, have everybody outside looking for a dude looking like a turtle walking in.
Hey, Ben, real question.
Nuke is a goofball. Ortiz Boxing Gym.
Yeah,
on Connecticut Avenue. Okay, bet.
Hey, you keep that same energy when you're out in public with the barbershop talk when we have these debates.
Yeah, I usually don't have these debates out in public because I keep to myself. I just work, hustle, and get my money and go home.
So basically, what he's saying, he an internet tough guy. He only.
No, what I'm saying is I'm an old man and I don't do the shit that I did when I was a young man. He ain't built for that in
the barbershop because he knows somebody will say, "What you say, Pop?" And then he'll sit down. So
you got me confused with somebody else. I'm no big tough guy, none of that. But let's just say this much: when I was in Rikers Island, my family was worried about what I would do there. Let's say that much.
You was in Rikers?
Yeah, I did a little bit. I did a little stint.
So who was Rikers?
Yeah, I was with Gil Scott Heron in Rikers, actually. Rest in peace. We used to play dominoes.
Look, hold on. Don't let Brim gas y'all up. He was in Rikers because he was behind on some child support. Bro, stop capping.
I don't have any kids, sir. I don't have any kids to be behind child support.
Bro.
You might be my son, but I don't have any child support.
He didn't know it was his kid at the time. So
hey, look, general question. How do you defeat child support?
You pay more than you weigh and then bring it to court.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I feel like this country, man, the man got to lose always.
You pay more than you weigh. When you go to court, you have something to stand on. I've seen it happen. My dad, rest in peace, with my baby sister, he was given more money, and she took him to court, and she ended up getting less than what he was giving her.
Look at
that always happens like that on child support.
oh,
They wind up losing. They wind up losing for thinking like, oh, I'm going to go to court, and let's say you giving them like $500, and then you take them to court, and they're like, oh, I'm going to get it for everything. The judge is like, calculate, be like this. Yeah, he's only going to give you 150 a week, so now you fucking screwed now, you know.
And look, man, shout out to Clavo. He didn't stepped up in the comments. Clavo, you still so Clavo got a new name. It's called Zesty Clavo. He's gonna have a new Zesty segment on the channel.
I know, man. I seen him in the commercial, and I didn't know it was him, but I was like, damn, is that Clavo? He was in a commercial putting on a fucking negligee.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Nuke, I think you need to go ahead and go to your next topic. What you wanted to talk about Errol Spencer's interview?
Hold on, I got to read this one. Edgar Moreno says, learn a skill from a job and just do it better than your job in your own, or find someone or multiple people that will pay you what you're worth. That's how. So, you know, you need a skill, you need a job, but really,
you definitely need a skill, bro.
To avoid all of this, man, is you just got to stop busting in skeezers.
You gotta have some type of skill somewhere.
And
so, are you talking to yourself right now, Luke? Are you telling yourself something?
Y'all locked in 100%. Like that, I got to be like, no, we locked in 100% if we finna do it like that. That got to be it. And you got to make sure she ain't no goofball. If she ain't a goofball, we locked in 100%. And she the type of chick that say, all right, you know, I know he be having his bad days. He might go out and knock something, but he gonna be back. We straight.
You don't make enough money to do that, Nuke. You don't make enough money to get away with that, Nuke.
You know, that's all I'm saying.
You got to be in a certain tax bracket to get away with that easily, sir.
Nah, man, you just got to be a real dude. You know, dudes like you
can't No, because a real woman ain't going to take that. A real woman ain't going to take that shit, though, bro. A real woman.
She not, dog.
Look, if you putting a smack down like you supposed to, everything working out right, man. But you don't know nothing about that, man.
Wait, who the fuck is Jermall Charlo fighting? Coen Mazuduyer.
He's fighting an unbiased Brim.
15 fights, 4 losses, 1 draw, 2 coming out of 2 knockouts, man.
He got the easiest fight out of everybody on that card.
Clavo, I still fucking hate Clavo. Clavo, send me the video, bitch.
Hello?
I fucking hate Clavo.
Yeah,
I'm glad Floyd getting back in the ring because he disappointed me with his performance against Shock.
I can't fucking stand Clavo.
I hate Clavo. Clavo's my guy.
I hate Clavo.
Shout out to Clavo.
You know who's the first person who said they fucking ain't Clavo? His dad when he left.
Hey, could you do me a favor, Luke? Can you get a King KO comment about me?
Yo, Nuke. He said that when he nutted into his mother like this. I fucking hate Clavo.
Hey, Nuke, can you put up King KO's comment about me, sir?
Oh, man.
Here we go, yo. Here we go,
it's
yo.
light work. This ain't nothing serious. It's, I just want to clarify because he talking shit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Brim got a boss. He needs to stop fronting. Listen, I do, but guess what I am? Operations manager. I run the entire country for the whole third shift. There's only 2 people above me within my company. So
let me hold a couple dollars, Brim.
Huh?
Let me hold a couple dollars.
How much you need?
I don't know, man. Give me like 300 yams, man.
No,
300 yams. If I give you 300 yams, I'm gonna send you a whole bunch. I'm gonna send you 300 pictures of cheeks.
No, hold on,
Not yours.
No, definitely not. Come on,
Mills. Hold on, Mills. I got a problem here. Brim just said there's only 2 people above him in the whole. Is that true, Brim? 2 people?
There's only 2 people. I mean, you got the upper ladder, like the presidents, but I'm talking about operational wise. There's only 2 people above me.
So you that sitting up that high, and I ain't seen no super chats from Brim, nothing. Like no.
You know what I want to give you? You know what I want to give you? I want to give you a super punch.
You need to operate and manage some fucking super chats.
If you can stop if you can make it an episode without capping, I got you.
Ain't that a bit? Shout out to King KO, man. This bullshit.
Make it an episode without capping. I got you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I know we haven't seen round 105 right now. It's been a minute.
Oh
You know.
yeah,
I hope he's
man.
all right.
Hey, hold up. I think he out here splurging on that new fried McDonald's apple pies.
Oh yeah, he trying to bring it back to apple pies. Don't bring it back to apple
Yo,
pies.
Hey, bro, he's
y'all
splurging
wrong.
on that, bro. I'm
Y'all
wrong.
wrong as hell.
Yo, he eating that shit. He actually pouring syrup on them shit while he eating it.
I know y'all might not want to talk about it, but Nuke did mention it. And I just want to say this as we go into it. With regards to Errol Spence Jr. and the conversation that he had with Andre Ward, I'm not really taking no issue with any of it because at the end of the day, discipline is a skill. And unfortunately for Errol Spence, he didn't have the discipline and the skill set of his discipline that would take him to the point where he would have a better chance to beat Terrence Crawford.
Facts.
Oh, so that's the excuse we're saying now?
No, it's not even an excuse. I'm just saying, no,
hold on. I want to preface everything. I want to say this because I've always been a Terrence Crawford fan. I'm probably one of the biggest fans on the panel.
Man, cut that out, man.
No, come on, man. Look out for
Cut that out, man. Cut that out, bro.
Look out for your nephew. Look, I'm gonna just tell you this. I want to get everybody. Errol Spence basically said he was hurt. His ribs couldn't spar, didn't get to South work, didn't spar for 6-7 weeks, all this stuff. And it's not excuses. He's just telling you what happened because he gave Crawford all the credit. Now, with all that said, none of that is Bud's fault. Not Bud's fault that Errol Spence didn't live a boxer's lifestyle. It wasn't Bud's fault. Bud earned it. But at the same time, it still goes to see why Bud said Errol Spence is not a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Because
hey Mills.
This is reality.
What up?
This is reality. This is reality.
If you listening to Nuke, if you notice what Nuke does most of the time, he goes off words. He doesn't care about the actions as much. He cares so much about words.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
He's proving my point as he keeps on talking about words.
Listen, if you didn't get no sparring in, and let's be fucking real about this, y'all could fucking. I could see right through all his Maybelline, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't getting no sparring, if he ain't do whatever it was, his ribs was fucked up. Everything was shot. He should have just canceled the fight. Should have never took the fight till he was 100%. Because ribs are ribs, man. That shit is for real, bro. I don't know if anybody ever fucking cracked their ribs. I had a bruised lung playing football, niggas. So I know how that shit feel when your shits are hurting inside, internal. You know what I'm saying? So if he was like that, why him and his team said, fuck it, let's just go out there and fight? You know if you lose, and then you give the man the count, and then you're gonna come out 3 years later talking about, well, it would become my fucking, my ribs was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it's too late for that.
It's about the money, bro. It's about that paycheck, bro.
It was really the money, but Errol Spence said this could be his last fight with Tim Tszyu.
I got something to say.
After. Does Errol Spence beat Tim Tszyu?
Absolutely
not.
No. I had Errol Spence now. I don't know.
Who's gonna pull it off?
I don't know right now.
He just won another bag.
But now I don't know.
But he looked like he's with Ronnie Shields. He's looking in great shape.
Oh my God, he's with Ronnie Shields. The nigga that only shows you how to throw punches and offense, no defense. What the fuck?
Listen, this is what I'm going to point out. Norman's my guy. I don't think Ronnie Shields was his best choice. I don't think I'm not a Ronnie Shields fan, but big up to them.
Hey, can I say something real quick with this Errol Spence talk? I believe y'all don't gotta agree with me, but I believe American boxing right now, the American fighters don't want to fight each other because they seen what happened to Errol Spence, and they don't want that to happen to them.
You know what? You know why that don't make no sense?
No, Brett. Listen, Brett. When Errol Spence lost, but they crucified, they destroyed him. His own people.
He got pummeled, bro. He got pummeled, bro. It's not the same. If you lose a close fight.
All right, hold up. That goes to my point. These young fighters don't want to fight each other because when they lose, and they lose bad, they can't rise up, they can't bounce back.
Hey, I hear you, but it ain't got shit to do with Errol Spence, bro. If you live a certain lifestyle, you got to live with the results you get from it.
Okay, I understand that point, Brent, but what I'm trying to say is, hey, hold on, Still Mills. I just want to finish this point, and y'all can go ahead, man, because y'all the elders. Listen, hey,
don't let you
what I'm trying to say is, Bud Crawford and Errol Spence that fight should have been happened. That was in welterweight, and when that fight happened, it blew up, and then boom, and it happened, and then Errol Spence was never the same afterwards. So what I'm trying to say with the Shakurs, with the Haneys, with the Tanks, with all these fighters that are American fighters, they don't fight each other because they feel like their career could be over afterwards. With that,
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. I think that's more of a PBC thing, man. The cats who lose on PBC, who are supposed to be the front runners of that motherfucking stable, they seem to go to pieces after they lose. You dig? Whether it's a year inactivity, 2 years inactivity, 3 years inactivity, you dig? That's just what it is, man. I think just it's time to rehardwire the minds of these young aspiring boxers for the next generation and for the next generations after this, because this Floyd Mayweather blueprint, where you're calculated and you're matchmaking and all that bullshit and the path of least resistance and that's
They don't want to be pretty boy, but the problem is, Mills, they want to be money made, but they don't want to be pretty boy first.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Piggyback off of my brother Mills and my brother Brim, because these are my brothers. I'm their nephew, man. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you like this. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
You're not that young, ho.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Brim, and let me say it, man. Damn.
Hey, how you know this, Brim?
Brim, let me just speak, Brim. Damn, I agree with what my brother Mills was talking about, and he was talking about they take these time off of inactivity because there's some fighters that's only fought 5 times in 5 years. There's some
yeah.
And he said,
shout out to number one Bud
Mayweather, and trying to cherry pick, they wait till guys' knockouts dry up and say, okay, I'm gonna go fight him here, or I'm gonna
shout out to the
contract and say
that's like the biggest thing. That's like the biggest Bud fan right there.
I'm a piggyback on for that. You right.
I think the misconception is it's only PBC. Some of these guys go hold turkey's hands and wrestle with other dudes, and then so I'm gonna just say it like this. And in Houston, we got to say it straight like that, and that's how some of these dudes move, straight like that.
I mean, Bud ain't lost, so Bud ain't lost. You can't present it.
That's what you said it because you must have felt it. But
but we know what you was getting at, Noob. We know what you was getting at.
Talking about winning and losing, Israel Madrimov enters the chat.
Yeah, it sounds good. Listen, I gotta get ready to bounce.
Hey, Mills, before you leave, I want to say this. I want you to hear this though, because you know how Nuke be talking. But the problem is, he wants the minority vocals to be the fact. Unfortunately, amongst most people, about 70%, a little bit over that, thought Bud won, and the judges scored it that way. But he told me I was coping. It sounds like you're coping, Nuke, because the results are the results, and you're the person that's on the other end of the spectrum as the minority, brother. Get in line and cry about it.
Hey, fuck out of here, Nuke. To preface your statement that none of this is based in facts. There you go.
Hey, yo, Brim.
Okay, is it not a fact that the Terrence Crawford won a decision? Is it not a fact that the majority of people thought Bud won a close fight? Yes, and yes. So it's based on facts, and you're talking out your ass per you.
I agree. A majority of Bud fans thought he won the fight.
I'm gonna call you Mr. by what they say instead of what they do.
Hey, was it a fact that Israel Madrimov was really not the real WBA world champion at the time?
Body bag, and the fact that Israel Madrimov was garbage. Body bag.
Cut that shit out, man.
Let me tell you something. That if you said he's not the real champion, that would have had some weight. If the person who was the undisputed fighter had fought since then, he hadn't fought in over 3 years. All that shit is dead in the water when you got a guy who used to be undisputed and he ain't fought in 3 years. If he had a fought since then you would have had a little bit of an argument.
Shout out to Superman. Shout out to Superman. He says Brim's Bud milk mustache was crazy.
Hey Brim. I gotta ask you something because I'm almost at my mom's house to pick my son up, man. But it's non-boxing related, and you a battle rap fan, so I want to ask you this.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Hippity hop.
Who should Stu start battle for his comeback battle, bro? I want to ask you that.
Battle rap is hurting really bad right now. K-Rock, no, because they're the same teammates. Who's a name that would really move the needle? I think competition-wise, Swamp would be a really good choice, but I don't know if that's a big enough name. I think you should go for Battle Lux.
Hold on, Bram.
He already battled him. It's got smoke.
Hold on, Ben. Before Mills get there, can you drop a bar or something? Let us know if you nice like that.
I'm not worried about a hater. 10-point person particular, his name's Trailblazer. What's the 843 stand for? I don't know. But one thing I know, Trailblazer's a hoe. He said he hate me. I don't care. Wherever you at, I don't care. Whatever you do, I don't care. I'm just trying to rhyme. I ain't got no rhyme for you right now. I ain't got no rhyme for you for real.
Hey, yo, Trailblazer, if you got beef with my man Brim, you better get ready, because all he got to do is pick up that phone call and call his next of kin. That's me, Supreme, the lean, mean fighting machine, DV Marine, the Puerto Rican assassin, the one to come through you. And all you niggas out here, my guns come out, cock it back, be blasted. Y'all some bitch-ass niggas. Y'all don't know nothing about rapping. The only time you do this, the rapping, is on Christmas. Motherfucker.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna let Preem rap for me, man, because Preem actually type decent. So you got it.
I think what could save battle rap of today's age. I feel like when you go have the battle rap rounds and stuff like that towards the end, if the guy losing the battle rap, he has a choice. He can fight the guy and like physically.
Fight.
Yeah, physically.
Hell no! Fuck out of here!
Hold on,
Yeah.
Superman just went in there and talked
10 out
crazy
of
about
10.
you, Brim.
Listen, 10 out of 10 to be a shootout.
Yo, Clavo, wild, bro. Clavo, you wild, bro. You
Hold on,
wild,
Superman in the
Clavo.
chat says,
You wild.
hold on, Superman says, yeah, Brim do be spitting on Bud's dick.
Oh, man.
Damn!
He had to let it go. Listen, guys, can you imagine this? He saw the comment and Nuke's like, oh, I got a good idea. I can't wait to say it. Get it, Brim. You fucking puke artist. You fucking goofball.
If Boots lose, we're going to change that name to Puke.
Hey, Brim,
you can do that now.
Get ready to change that.
My man, Supreme 174 of the bullet.
Straight like that, Mills. Straight like that.
Just straight like that, man. Just go in there and change it now, man. Because Xander finna violate that dude.
Oh, man.
You don't agree with me, Brim?
Brim, you agree with me? Asshole, bro.
So what?
No, I got both of my phones up and I'm seeing Trailblazers comment. He got me laughing. He's an asshole. That shit was kind of funny, low key.
You think that's a good idea, Brim, for battle rap? The loser got to redeem himself by fighting.
That's not going to do it. They got to go back to YouTube, man. They got to go back to YouTube.
If he got cooked, he got to redeem himself somehow. Because battle rap.
No, bro. Listen, man. A lot of these dudes who come into this battle, at least on the URL side, them is official dudes, man. So good luck going out there and just firing on someone because you took an L. That ain't how it's going. The motherfucker get his shit sliced up.
Hey, Mills, you know who K Slade is, right? Mills, you know who K Slade is?
Hey, man.
So what?
You know who KYD Slade is? Kid Slade?
Kid Slade, I know who he is, yeah.
That's one of my guys. That's one of the guys I promoted when he was on the smaller circuit. You know, when I was the head of promotions. Yeah.
Dope. Hey, you know, so listen, man, you know who Saint Mike is?
Supreme, you know City Towers, right?
Uh-huh.
You know I promoted him too when he was at our battle too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was the head of promotions for the Battle League. I was for Canelo. I'm the one that helped blow it up.
So I
was the head of promotions.
So you know Saint Mike then, right? You know who Saint Mike is, don't you?
Absolutely.
So
that's my man, dog. Because you know he from the city, right? You know he from the city, right?
Yeah.
Brent, sorry, Phil Mills. Sorry for cutting you off. I just gotta say this. So, Brent, you was the Don King of battle rap?
No, definitely not.
He trying to pull a fast one, man.
I was trying to think if you could quantify who I was as a comparison, because I was the guy behind the scenes promoting. Like I had the relationship because I had a relationship with Vlad TV, World Star Hip Hop. I mean, again, I was a faceless person. I had the relationships with them and communicating to get our product on their
Hey,
platform.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll pay good money to see you versus Aries Spears, man. For real.
No, thank you. I got like 6 battles on YouTube.
What you mean, man?
Who's the highest profile dude you battled?
Dallas Cash, probably.
Who?
Dallas Cash.
I'm gonna go check that out. Would you go? You go like Brim?
I lost that battle because I think I was doing a little too much. I was doing behind the scenes stuff. So when I got to the battle, I kind of rushed my bars a little bit. He did good, but I did it for fun. I never battled anybody on a high level or nothing like that. Unfortunately, one of the people I battled passed away too. I was like, damn. But huh?
What's his name?
Martial Law Santos. Rest in peace. He's from Massachusetts.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Rest in peace, man. Listen, I'm gonna get with y'all later, man. Hey, Nuke, when you going live again?
Probably tomorrow. When I know you already checked me about not going live once a week, but I'm gonna keep going live more and more. So just keep the notice on. It could be tomorrow too.
Luke, could you do me a favor because we are equal opportunity? You're an equal opportunity channel, and you support gay people as well. Can you please put up heat stick comment? You know, you look up. You support all people, even the gay ones. So can you put up heat sticks comment?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hey man, I feel bad. Hey, Nuke, I feel bad because I invented that shit. I invented the bud milk and the bud ham and cheese, man. Hey, that was pretty good though. That's all good.
Yeah, I had the bowl mac.
It's funny, but it don't really got no value or number.
The bowl macaroni and cheese.
And the bowl mac and cheese is off the hook.
The bowl mac and cheese is crazy.
That's crazy. That's a bar. That's a double entendre right there.
Hey,
Bowl mac and cheese.
You gotta be honest, Supreme. This is the best boxing channel on YouTube, bro. It's not just because I'm saying it. Because
I would love to say that if Nuke wasn't such a cap artist.
Who will let you, bring your super suit into the live, man? You can't do this in the boxing voice.
Well, first of all, he would let you do it because he got his on already. I told y'all what Nuke's 2026 was going to be about, and his actions are matching up.
So you telling me that Nuke got the Iron Man suit, Mark V or something like that?
Yeah, he got two B's on it. It's like Super BB, Super Benavidez and boots.
He's Maverick from Top Gun, nigga.
but here's the thing, though, Bram. I just don't get it. Like, what you want us to do? Hate on the man? If he's doing
I didn't want you to hate, but you just be capping for. But he be capping for him. You know what I mean? It's a difference. I don't hate neither fighter. I don't dislike the fighters. I actually think they're entertaining fighters.
Listen, people like now he's saying I'm eating the Benavidez glizzy now, whatever. But I'm not the biggest Benavidez fan. But he proven and he's in his prime. And he
proved it. I give him credit for what he did to Zerto, but how much credit are we supposed to give him?
And Bevo and Better Be
as much as we can.
And so Bevo and Better Be is holding up the division.
No, you can't even fix your mouth to say that when you got a guy that just completely skipped them both. And Beterbiev accepted the fight once, and they tried to
Beterbiev ain't a champion. So when he get a strap, you can.
Beterbiev is more legacy. Okay, here's another question. Okay, who's more legacy if he fights Zerto with 2 belts or Beterbiev with no belt? What fight has more legacy? Answer the question. Which fight has more legacy? Zerto with 2 belts or Beterbiev with no belts? Which one has more legacy?
Unify is Unify.
No, belts matter more right now than just
belts matter. But at the end of the day, the Beterbiev fight carries more legacy.
No, it doesn't. Not because he's old and he has no belts. Nobody's gonna give you credit for that.
Bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Bram. Hold up,
superhero, bro. You're a Benavidez superhero, bro.
No, it was good to see.
I mean, Carlos, start name calling. See, Carlos.
Right. But Brim, it was good to see Benavidez win a other belt other than the WBC. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you, but here's the problem.
So here he comes.
When I was hoping that he would move in a way that would prove me right? Because at one point I thought Benavidez was going to do that. He proved me wrong. So what am I supposed to do? Continue to ride a train that he showed me he clearly wasn't on? No. I gotta call it for what it is.
All I gotta say,
he swerved Beterbiev twice. He did a good job of pump faking with Bivol, but he let WBC do his business for him. Because again, my theory, it ain't based on facts, but I guarantee you, it's probably a good chance that that's how it went down. Because Nuke was the same person arguing about Benavidez not really trying to get the Canelo fight, but in the essence now, WBC is doing all these favors for him.
You gotta think about it more worldwide. You gotta think about the casuals. You gotta think about like that.
I ain't gotta think about none of them motherfuckers. I only gotta worry about me.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen. What stays in the memories of people? The 12-0, Bevo beating Zurdo, or the destruction that Benavidez just did to Zurdo?
Benavidez.
Exactly,
Look,
bro.
listen, the chat is already telling you, Nuke. They was like, if he beats Beterbiev, he would be the man. Beterbiev has more value as a fighter than Zurdo, bro. Zurdo already got broken all the way down in 12-0 by Bevo, bro. He got 12-0 by Bevo, bro. Come on, Nuke. You gotta stop this weak shit, bro.
The chat was the peanut gallery earlier. Now you quote.
Yeah, because a lot of times they do be peanut gallery, but sometimes you got somebody with common sense will come through, and he came through. So I recognize common sense when I see it.
Now you got the back. That's
what no, I got back of the individual with common sense. As a whole, they're a peanut gallery, but you gonna have a person that have some common sense that will say something that's commonsensical. And if he had both Beterbiev and beat him, oh my goodness, you know how much value he puts on that.
There's one topic we almost forgot. Conor McGregor has been on a tour, and it makes sense that. How do I say this? He spoke about the Bud Crawford thing, about Bud Crawford ducking the fights with him. And at the end of the day, we already know why Bud want to wrestle with dudes on the street or behind closed doors. You don't want to wrestle with a dude in the octagon.
Luke, you know why you know why this is so bad? Because Bud already everything that Conor McGregor said, Bud had already stated about it. When Bud stated and I was talking to people about it, I got disrespected by Black and Brown because he believed it was a lie. And now y'all want to use it to slander Bud. That lets me know how fugazi you guys are.
Hold on. Didn't this guy say earlier, oh, Nuke only says what these other people say. You only listen to what they say. That's what the fuck you just said you did. Listen to what Bud said.
Yep.
You're doing the same thing.
No. That's the problem with these guys. Nice try, Nuke. But at the end of the day, you got it. Listen, bro. All I'm saying is Bud let everything that Conor McGregor is saying about the fight, Bud had already said. He said that they offered him the fight. He entertained it, but he decided against it. And the reason why he decided against it because it was still boxing legacy for him to achieve, and he achieved the boxing legacy. So for you to say he ducked Conor because he went for boxing legacy, that lets me know how disingenuous you are, bro. You're a pure goofy with this. You're a pure goofy. Pure goofy.
Because he didn't want to get in the octagon.
He don't want to get in the octagon and be like
James. He didn't want to get in the octagon. That's why he said it. But he was, hold on, Carlos. But he was okay with wrestling with Turkey's nuts. He was okay with wrestling down Jayo Patayan. He's okay with wrestling any man he comes across on the street. But he don't want to do it in the octagon because he know he get choked the fuck out like the little bitch he is.
We gotta keep the same energy, bro. Sure. We gotta keep the same energy, bro.
Bro, fuck your energy. Y'all energy is bullshit energy. Y'all energy is bullshit. I don't want y'all energy. Y'all energy is based on bullshit.
I'm gonna come up with my new video talking about save that energy.
So why is it that Bud can't receive no criticism?
Exactly.
Can't receive no criticism. Y'all just gotta put some real criticism out there. There's some real criticism you can have of Bud. Like not defending undisputed. Not defending undisputed is a legitimate criticism that you can make. But y'all making bullshit fucking claims. And y'all basing it. And the thing is, y'all be moving the goalposts. When he was going to fight Canelo, he was going to get his nuts stomped out. Then once he beat him, now if he's washed. Y'all stay moving goalposts, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that weak shit.
In the MMA. His fucking background of wrestling, that's not gonna save his ass in the UFC.
No, it's not. It's not. But the thing is, the fact that Nuke up here caping from MMA, should you change your name to IMMAFP, you fucking clown? What the fuck are you doing? These MMA been crying about boxing and talking about boxing forever, and boxing don't even be talking about them. They come to boxing to get the pay. I don't want to hear this weak shit. I don't want to hear this crybaby shit they on. I don't,
bro. It's okay that Mentor Hero was scared, bro.
Yeah, he was so scared. He was so scared.
That's what he said. He said he was scared, bro.
We gotta stop talking about.
He was scared. He was
scared. We can't criticize him like he's walking around with a gold dick. Like that's crazy. Like that nigga ain't different than one of anybody, bro. That's
exactly,
crazy, bro.
Hey, he was scared to get in the octagon. He was scared to fight 3 hungry lions when he had the chance.
Niggas talking about like he got a gold dick, yo. Like damn.
Damn.
Supreme, do me a favor. Save the
Get him,
bullshit,
Preem.
please. Save the bullshit,
That's
Preem.
Get
crazy,
him,
bro.
Save the
Preem.
bullshit, Preem. It's a
He's
different
walking
discipline.
around
If
like
it was,
that,
if it was in the
his
same
shit don't
discipline,
stink.
I'd be like, okay,
He's always
sure, but it's a different
instigating.
discipline.
Listen, he's always
It's like
instigating. And
experiment.
listen, man, he's always instigating in interviews, instigating about all
Bro,
the
if
fucking
that fight had
fighters,
happened, if they made that fight, y'all
instigating,
you would have
talking
talked.
about, yo, get
You know
my
what's so
man
bad about this? If
Martinez,
he had
get
a
my
fall
man
corner, y'all would have
Martinez
been
a
talking shit
title
about
shot.
that too. Y'all
Who
would have
the
talked shit
fuck
about
does he
that too.
think he
Now,
is,
I would have
bro?
praised Bud for doing it, bro. I would
Oh,
have
you
praised
boy, you
Bud for
lying
doing
son of a bitch.
it.
I
You's a
don't
liar,
understand.
bro.
Yo,
No, I would
you,
have praised
That's
him.
why I'm not
I don't
sending you no
understand,
money,
Lou.
because you keep lying. I need you to do an episode where you don't lie,
Yo,
and I'm gonna give you a nice super
Carlos, I
check.
don't understand, Carlito. I don't understand how this man is always into everybody interview, not minding his business,
Thank you.
saying who Shakur is gonna fight and who he's not gonna fight, saying Tito Martinez, whatever the fuck he is, needs a fucking who the fuck left you, the fucking ambassador of boxing?
Exactly.
I mean, listen, you can have an issue
Like,
with that, but
dude
he has
didn't
a
move
right to
funny
speak
his
on a
whole
fighter that
career,
he
and all of a
supports.
sudden he's
He
an
has a right to
ambassador.
speak on a fighter he supports, and you have a right to disagree with it. But you talking about who the fuck he is? He's a former
If he's a real
great boxer.
motherfucker, he would have stood with his
What the
belt
fuck are y'all
and
doing?
fought the next
What the fuck
nigga
are y'all
and
doing?
his
He had
158
started
belt.
a draw against Billy, and Billy got elevated to a champion. So what's so wrong about saying I think this is my guy? He should get another shot.
He got elevated
Fucking
because Floyd
fugazi,
jumped
bro.
him.
You guys are
If he was
so
a real
fucking
one, if he was
fugazi.
a real
Jumped
one, I
him.
don't give a fuck if he's 38 years old. If he was a real one, he should defend his fucking title when he
Facts.
took it from Canelo.
Facts.
Bitch ass.
Hold on, Preem. If Usyk can do it, why can't Bud?
Thank you. I was gonna bring Usyk.
Usyk could do it. Everybody else is doing it.
No. Time out.
So special.
Let's bring somebody his own size. If Pacquiao and Mayweather can still do it, why he can't do it no more?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, Mayweather got 50,000 lawsuits right now.
Yo,
What
you know
you
why?
talking about?
You know why? I got
Mayweather
two
gets
words.
sued by
Well, actually,
everybody
I
and
got
their
three
mama
words.
right now, bro.
You
He
make
needs
it-
money.
I got two
You
words.
make it seem that 38 years old is super
Don't
old
tell me
right
to
now.
make it team. I don't want to hear that make it team
Listen,
shit.
he didn't even fucking defend his belt at
Look what happened to
147 either.
Usyk.
What the
You
fuck
want to
are
talk about
you
look at
talking
Usyk,
about?
and then look what happened to him. And now got people slandering him out there, all he didn't accomplish because he's fighting at 38 versus a Muslim guy.
He
You're
didn't even
proving my
defend his
point.
belt at
Y'all proving my
147.
point. Thank
He
you and
didn't even
drive through.
defend his shit on 154. He did not defend nada.
you.
He's
Bro,
caca.
you got the right to, and you got the right to say something about it, Supreme. I'm not
He's a
saying you don't have a right to say.
puta.
If
I'm
he
not
didn't,
gonna
he
fucking
didn't
pay
defend
homage
undisputed, you
to
got a right to
somebody
say
who's
something
fucking
about that,
Suge
bro. You
Knight.
Get him,
do.
Preem.
No.
You
Y'all
got a right to say something about it. If he didn't defend
We can't
undisputed, you
do
got a
that,
right.
Brim. Don't do it, Brim.
Hey, Supreme, is it true in the boxing gym or in the locker room, they be like, you not a champion until you defend the belt? Yes or no?
Of course. He ain't defend nothing. He won it,
Facts.
dropped it.
Facts.
147, won it, dropped it. 154, won it, dropped it. Let's keep going. Won it, dropped it. Won it, dropped it. Won it, dropped it. Won it,
Let's
dropped
go.
it.
Let's go.
Won it, dropped it. That's a
Drop it.
fucking new song
Pull
for
it.
him.
Hey, but nah, bro, we gotta stop this. Listen. I ain't gonna get paid from Bud. I don't get paid for nobody. I call it what it is, man. I'm not a blind sheep.
You're not calling it what it is. If you read Gucci's comments, that's what it really is.
That's the new album coming out. My
Hold
single's
on,
gonna
let
be
me
called
read Gooch's
Win It,
comment.
Drop It. Win It, Drop It.
Hold on, let me see what the Gooch says. The Gooch said Bud had 15 career defenses, and he slanders David, and he said he has one. Get the fuck out of here. Now, my brother, the Gooch, he's trying to defend Bud's O personally. That's what he's trying to do. He's
not defending his oath. He's just calling y'all out for y'all hypocrisy and y'all lies. Listen, you have a right to get on him about not defending Undisputed once he won it. That's granted because you got somebody like Inoue, you got somebody like Canelo. They did that. So if you want to compare to another great and say I diminish you a little bit because these greats did it and you did it, that's fair. But y'all take it past that.
No, you got to understand that Bud Crawford has been.
Y'all take it to stupidity.
Hold on, Bram. Before we get out of here, I just want to say this. I just want to have this thought. Bud Crawford has been moved, carefully his whole career. He's been protected the majority of his career.
That's a lie.
He got a controversial. Let me finish, Brim. He got a controversial gift decision. That was a robbery that should go down in history.
It ain't.
He fought Canelo at the wrong
nobody
time.
has your sentiment. You're the
Errol
minority
Spence, who was a
motherfucker.
hype
You're the
job, and he
minority.
strategically moved away from Boots and Vergil. So you see, and he refused to
at
fight
38 years old when they decided to swerve him when he was 32,
Christian
though.
and Billy, because really those guys should have had an opportunity at Bud. and Bud refused to fight either one of them. Bud should have been fighting at 68 10 years earlier, but he chose not to. He chose to stay down and wait.
Exactly.
Let other fighters put on mileage while he protect his body fighting.
You like to change it. You like to
So
change
these are the true facts.
Fucking Tracy McGrady playing against fucking Jordan 1-on-1 when he was playing for the Wizards.
Hold on, wait a minute. Preem. Why do these guys keep talking about Bud Crawford like he got some kind of golden dick?
Yeah, he ain't got a gold dick. He can walk around like a gold dick, like it's crazy, bro.
Y'all go to game, bro. There's no surprise.
Yo, you can't say nothing about this man without you getting slandered. It's crazy.
No. Preem, what did I just tell you, Preem? Preem, what did I just tell you, Preem? That's why I know you on that bullshit. I just said if you want to criticize Bud for not defending Undisputed, that is a fair criticism when you have other greats to compare him to that defended Undisputed. So if you're comparing him to another great, then you can say I can knock him down tonight because he didn't do what they did. That's fair. But when you got somebody like Nuke lying and capping and conveniently leaving out facts to go off his narrative, I gotta stop that bullshit in the butt.
He don't defend it. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Hey, Bim, I got a question, bro. How many times did Bud defended his championship belt at 147?
They talking about
the WBO. Remember, he defended it every time because he got it after the first fight at 147. Every fight at 147 for him after his first fight was a defense because he had the WBO title.
How many times was that?
Was that 9 times total? Because I think he fought 10 total fights at 147, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was 7.
Because he got how many fights did he have at 147? Because remember his very first fight at 147 was that motherfucker.
You heard me? One of Crawford homies was at the Ortiz boxing gym the last time. I don't know, looking around, checking it out, saying what's up to coach. You know what I'm saying? He was actually looking at my son. He was like, yo, he got a great jab. And this and that. So I was like, yeah, he's gonna be promising, but he ain't gonna be like, your man, bro, Crawford, who fights every year. My son's gonna fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. He ain't gonna walk around like he got a gold dick.
And hold on. So let me just ask this one question, Brim, and I'll leave you alone. Do you feel like you're any kind of bias when it comes to Bud? In the slightest way?
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't come into this game being a Bud fan. When Bud fought Porter, I rooted for Porter, dog. I wasn't a Terrence Crawford fan.
Right.
All you haters made me a Terrence Crawford fan. The way y'all talked about him, top-ranked Toby, and y'all forget that Errol Spence said,
we start talking about jumping off the roof. You gonna jump off the roof too?
About how many people ducked him, and it got me to the point where y'all slander him this much.
Hey, Brim, how many?
Because y'all line on his name this bad.
Hold on.
The fans hating on Bud is what made me a fan of Terrence Crawford because the lies were outrageous.
Okay, Brim, we got it. So, Carlos, today at 3:55 p.m., Brim let out a tweet that says, "I rock with Terrence Crawford."
Man, you is a
he's biased, bro.
Read the whole tweet. Read the whole tweet.
Read the whole tweet.
Let me ask you a question. Hey, Brent, real quick. You know who?
No. Before you ask this question, I need you to read the whole tweet.
Answer what I gotta say real quick. Who holds the most records in the defensive in 147 and welterweight?
The record?
Yeah, the record.
That's a good question. I don't think I know. I'm gonna defer to you.
You know Henry Armstrong, 19 defenses.
That's phenomenal. That is a different era. That is a different era. Back then, they didn't make $1 million a fight, so they would fight 50 times a year.
And we don't gotta go that far. You know who holds the second most?
Who?
Tito Trinidad.
Shout out to Tito, the all-time great Tito. Shout out to Tito Trinidad. Fun fighter to watch.
These are fighters that fought everybody, man. You know what I mean?
It was a different generation. And unfortunately, this generation just ain't doing it like the old generations did.
At all.
That's Bud included. And that's Bud included.
Bud got to do with that
too. Thank you for being real.
He put the pavement.
No, but just so you know, this is what I said. I said, I rock with Terrence Crawford, but I am no fan of Bernie the Boxer. That's what I said. I've never really been a fan of Bernie the Boxer.
I know, but you're a fan of Terrence Crawford. My point still stands
Yeah,
valid.
because I
What the
like
fuck
him
are
as
we
a
talking
fighter.
about?
I like how he fights. And I thought that he was getting unjustly slandered by a group of people who call me Uncle Tom because I don't ride with everything black just because they're black. No, I like boxers because they're boxers, not because they're
fam, they
stupid.
call you Uncle Tom?
And
Damn,
the
bro.
thing is,
That's fucked
and the
up.
thing is that lets me know how stupid they are because Uncle Tom was actually the person that stood up for his people. It's Sambo, but when you're dealing with ignorant people, you're gonna get ignorant statements like that.
Brim, you like Lester Martinez,
Uncle
Brim? You like
Tom.
Lester Martinez?
Yeah, Lester's pretty good, man. I think Lester's good.
Do you
And
think Lester Martinez deserved the world title shot?
Absolutely. After the draw with M. Billy, and then Ellen Billy gets elevated, I definitely believe he
No.
deserves the
I'm
title
not
shot.
talking about
no,
elevated. I'm
no.
talking about like a real title shot. Do you think he deserves
Absolutely.
a real title shot?
Absolutely. Because
Okay. And you're not disappointed that Bud didn't give it to him?
Damn, no layup, no nothing.
this is why I think you guys are grade A.
We talking about you.
Oh, now you mad
This
at us. Come
is
on,
why I
man.
think you
You
guys
come
sometimes
back
are
to that
grade A
golden
stupid. Because when
dick.
you ask me a
Hey,
question like this,
no,
with a
time
guy
out.
that's in
You
the
know
same
what's
camp as
sad?
him,
Hey,
and with a 38-year-old guy that's about to retire, and you ask me that question, that lets me know y'all have a certain level of stupidity within you.
Hey, Nuke, hey, Supreme, you know what's sad? They got that watermelon guy, man. They had him fought in pro box, and he thought that secondary belt was a legitimate world title, bro.
That's sad, man.
Yeah, that
That's
was
sad.
sad, bro.
And hold on, you know who else thought he deserved the title shot? Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford said, man, he begged Canelo, who has more miles than Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford said, Canelo, give him a title shot. And you need to, no, he told Canelo, can you give him a shot at you? And he wanted him to get a title shot because he knew he wasn't going to get one from him, Billy. And he's like, why are you begging when you could have just gave it to him?
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is the shit that we talk about. Nobody holds him accountable for his duckness.
But
Straight
they
up and
talk
down.
about him like he got a
Yeah,
golden
but
dick.
the thing is, the points y'all be making be the stupidest points. Stick to
But
the
is
stuff
that
that
a good
actually has
point?
real
But
value.
is that a
But he
valid
didn't fight
point?
Lester Martinez. That argument is a very stupid one. And
It's
then you
not
got
stupid.
idiots
It's
like
only
Enoch.
stupid because the challenge is your boy.
Enoch comes in. Oh, Punch Drunk already proved no. Punch Drunk is a grifter. He's always been a grifter, and that's why he's not really talking about boxing because he has nothing to grift. I don't listen. If you want to listen to people who gonna lie to you
You talking
and say
about
you all
Punch
types of
Drunk.
goofy
Don't get him
cornball
in
shit,
here.
you have
Punch
that
Drunk
right
will
to
come
do
in,
so.
bro.
But
Relax.
you guys are cornballs. Enoch, you're a cornball. You're a cornball. If you want to believe a cornball, that's your choice. That means you just part of the cornball crew.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I ain't got no beef with Punch, but Brim is my guy.
Fuck
So
Punch.
if I gotta pick a
Nuke,
side, I
fuck
gotta
Punch. And
rock
then
with
that
Brim.
day you was on here, it was fuck you too, because you did bitch shit that day. You did
I'm
bitch
just saying,
shit.
I'm
No,
rocking with
Nuke, you
you,
my
Brim.
God, but
Man,
that day
Brim,
you did
relax.
bitch shit. No, I'm not relaxing because that day you did bitch shit because we talked about real shit behind the scenes and then you proceed to do bitch shit for public consumption for entertainment value and your morals
I
was
think Punch is
lowered
coming
because
on
you
now.
made a decision
Punch is
instead
coming
of
on
being
now. Hey,
real,
Brim, you can
you
go. Go ahead,
decided to
Brim.
do
Go.
shit
You
for
can leave.
entertainment. And that was a bitch move, but you still my God, but that was a bitch ass move and you know it and I know it. And no matter what you tell anybody else, that is the truth.
That's why
Brim,
Punch ain't on here.
Brim, you say that like Nuke had like malice behind that,
No,
man.
no,
Come
I
on,
was
man.
No
there, Brim.
malice.
I was
me and
there,
Luke
Brim.
spoke behind the scenes, and I explained
at
to him
least said something.
exactly why I do not want to deal with this guy. I told him in detail, and he understood it, and he took it to the public anyway, and then gave him the form to lie on my name, and then played it off for entertainment purpose. That's bitch shit. So regardless of what y'all say, I know what stand up is, and I know what stand up isn't. That wasn't stand up. That was bitch shit. Nuke is my guy, but that was bullshit that he did that day for
Hey,
a
Nuke,
bitch ass
Nuke.
motherfucker.
Okay, let me just
It
say
was when I
this.
explained
Hold
in
on.
detail.
Carlos,
I'm
let me
not
just
gonna
say
talk to
this.
somebody who would accuse me of trying to take
Hey, yo.
something from a woman.
He's
That's
trying to say
bitch
my
shit.
man Nuke did that shit for ratings.
Hold on, let
He
me just
did
say
that shit
this.
for entertainment. He did that shit for entertainment, and that was
I
bitch
know. Let me
shit.
just say this real quick. Let me just say
That's
this one thing. I
crazy.
apologize, Brim.
There you
That's
go, man.
crazy.
Everything is fixed now.
I apologize, Brim.
Everything is fixed. You know something, Nuke, man.
If it wasn't fixed, I wouldn't be here. We already good. I'm just stating what it was.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with
We've been
you.
past that, but
I
I'm just
made a
stating
mistake
what it
because
was.
Preem asked me to do it, and I shouldn't have did it. Preem, you fucked up for that.
You know the New York
just know
connections,
you
man. You know what I mean, man. You know how it goes. New
You know
York
what I'm saying?
connections.
I'm just saying, the dude got on. You could at least say something to his ass.
No,
Preem. What
no,
the fuck?
Supreme, no.
Supreme, no. You either stand for something or fall for everything. At the end of the day, there was plenty of opportunities in the past for me and him to have adult conversations. Those did not happen. He basically made a statement that if I saw him face to face, he's going to have to whoop my ass or he gets his ass whooped. Bottom line, there's nothing else to it. And what I made it very clear to Nuke well before that. Why he made a post about we should have them battle debate. No, Nuke, and this is why. And I explained it to him clearly, and he understood it.
Yo, you know what, Nuke?
And he didn't respect that at that moment.
You gotta apologize again, Nuke. You gotta apologize.
I apologize again, Brim.
Hey, hold on, Brim. Hey, Brim, with all due respect, Brim, this is a responsibility that you take, man. Every great superhero has a great supervillain.
You know what? I'm not a superhero. I'm just a nappy head black dude.
Well, you know what? Every nappy head black dude has a Puerto Rico Dominican that don't like him.
I'm just glad I got nappy hair because my shit was starting to go away, bro. It looked like it was over, but my shit growing back a little bit. You know, I was starting to go bald in the spot, but you know,
that's good.
I did what I had to do, but this is what happens when you get older, gentlemen. So just count it as a blessing.
Yeah, man, I know. When you get the hair transplant,
you know, I know how that works. I had long hair, and I actually donated for the children.
Hey, look, I'm 53. Look, I still got all my shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like that.
Enoch, guess what? Enoch, guess what? If you want to find out, you can. There's nothing empty about what I'm saying. You can whoop my ass or get your ass whooped. If you think it's empty, you can try it. You can try it, Enoch, if you really that badass, bro. Because all that talking you doing, all that goofy shit you talking about, and you over riding with a bitch ass motherfucker. You know what I do with bitch motherfuckers? I beat them with a chair over their head. You got me fucked up. Shut the fuck up, Enoch. Seriously, like real talk. You don't know me. You don't know what I'm capable of. Shut the fuck up.
And you're gonna hit her with the yoga fire.
And that's on everything I love, bro. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know nothing. Stop talking the talk. Shut the fuck up for once in your life. Or you can pull up, I live in New Haven, Connecticut, and you can find out how tough I'm not. Or shut the fuck up and let's talk boxing. Which one do you want to do?
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Arkansas had been tough, man, because over there's a lot of racist people.
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, I got into a fight with 3 racist white kids, and then about 7 more kids chased me, and I had to run away from them. Yeah, so I experienced that. I experienced that level of racism, but that shit don't define nobody. If you let that shit define you, you's a weak motherfucker. Fuck out of here. That is words. Yeah, I might get tired about it, but that shit ain't gonna affect my life. I'm gonna do better than you, bitch, and I'm gonna look at you and laugh as I make more money, fuck better bitches than you, and you look like a bum ass motherfucker. So that shit don't mean nothing to me, bro. It don't.
So
and Clavo's a bitch.
And with the bitches talk, I mean, what's the best weight? 300, 200, 250.
Oh man.
Wow. How about the best personality and energy that gives to you? You choose the woman that chooses you.
All right, but if my wallet is dry after every time we go out to eat, I don't like
Carlos,
that.
listen what he just said.
The wrong one,
hold on, Carlos. Listen what he just said. We got people through the line. He said you choose the woman that chooses you and lead with personality. That means he fucking fat bitches. We already know.
Yeah. We already know, man. Hey, man.
Hey, listen, Nuke. I mean, you shouldn't be talking about your mom like that, but it's okay.
Hey, yo.
I told you was my son, Nuke. I told you was my son, and I don't appreciate you talking about your mama like that.
Hey, Nuke. Look what Enoch said, man. Calm down.
No, fuck what Enoch talking about. I said what I said, bitch, and I meant every word. You got me fucked up. No, you got me fucked up. I stick to my word, right, wrong, or indifferent. You talk that live shit, bring it then. If you that live, if you talking that shit, you think it's all sweet and buttery cup, come find out how sweet and buttery cup it is, or just talk about it.
If you think you got a gold dick, come see my man. He'll bring
Supreme. I'm gonna come let you knock me outside today. Shut your ass up.
And Clavo, I'm gonna tell you this, Clavo, I'm gonna tell you this. You in Real Talk Combat. If I see y'all face to face in Oak Cliff in the next few weeks, we'll throw hands.
Oh, Supreme, what time you gonna be in the gym Saturday, bro? What time does the gym open, and what time you gonna be at the gym?
The gym opens at 9, bro. We close at 11, so we close
11 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
There's only 2 hours on Saturday.
Yep, only on Saturday.
Damn, I might stay up because I get off of work at 6, so I'll stay up and then I'll get there. I'll be there like a little bit after you open, then I guess.
Hey, Brem, I can tell you. Listen, Brem, I can tell you the greatest quote. Hopefully, you can take that with you. You either die a hero or live long enough you see yourself as a villain.
Carlos, can you read this chat for me real quick before we get out of here?
Yes, my brother. Yes. Lara 43. Oof, man. Oh, just with that holds a lot of weight. Badu Jack 42 champ.
No longer.
Kovalev. Once David. Come on. Ninja Turtle Donatello. Here we go, yo.
Laura is 43 and he's a champion. He fights once every 18, 19 months.
Bud does too. What the fuck you
Jack is
talking
no
about? Bud don't do
longer.
that too.
Badu Jack is no longer a
Bud does
champion.
the same
No,
thing.
Bud fought every year. Right now,
And
Laura is fighting
Lara's
twice
still
every 3 or
knocking
4
out
years.
shit. And he's still knocking out people at 43.
The fighter, I mean, but I think the matchmaking has been pretty good, beneficial for him. Like
Same with Bud.
They were Bud.
Yeah, matchmaking's perfect. The same matchmaking that we was on the panel talking about how Bud's gonna get starched out by Canelo though. But
after we saw what happened with
shut the fuck
Canelo
up,
Williams skull.
Nuke, I don't want to hear it.
After the
Here we go with
Canelo
the
Williams
bullshit
skull
from Nuke
fight.
again. Shut the fuck up, Pew.
Hold on, Brim. After the
Bullshit.
Canelo Williams skull fight, what did we say?
I'm not listening. I'm not listening anymore. You lost me. I'm tuned out.
I know. I said after the Canelo Williams skull fight, we said this ain't the same Canelo.
Yeah, but that don't. But what did? But you said it ain't the same Canelo. But between you and most people that's on here, yeah, it was talking that. Oh,
They
you
thought
about
it
to
was
find
still the
out
same
the
Canelo,
Bud's
bro.
gonna
They
get
didn't know it
knocked
was
out.
not the
This
same
and that.
Canelo.
I don't know how much I heard about Bud's gonna get beat on, get knocked out, and all that. And then as soon as the opposite happens, the goalpost move. Everything
It's not a
changed.
goalpost move, but he could at least gave Lester Martinez a shot. He didn't have to rematch Canelo, but you should have. He said he wanted Lester Martinez to have a shot, did he not?
Luke, he couldn't do it. You know why? Because they're friends.
Oh,
No, they're not friends. They're in the same fucking camp.
Yeah, no, they're friends. Like fucking.
If Terrence Crawford was a 30-year-old fighter, I'd be like, yeah, you know what, Nuke, you fucking right. He's 30 years old. He needs to fight tomorrow.
Brim didn't even.
If he was 30 years old, I would give it to you. If he was 30 years old, Nuke, I would give it to you.
Bullshit.
I would give it to you if he was in his prime at 30 years old. He's 38 years old, and we already knew he was going towards the retirement phase. Stop acting like this shit wasn't already kind of on the table. That's why I know y'all so disingenuous.
Yo, Nuke,
We just been honest and unbiased, bro.
Hey, Nuke, you know why Bud didn't fight him?
No, you're not.
Because that's his friend.
No, they're in the same camp. They're not. It ain't friends. They're in the same camp.
Hold on, Prince. Let me ask you a question. Why can't we ever criticize Bud for anything?
Right. No, because y'all just don't criticize the right things. Maybe I need to give y'all. Maybe I need to upload a video and teach you how to criticize Crawford.
Okay,
What to criticize him for? Because I know Terrence Crawford's defenses. I personally told him. I personally told him what I had an issue with him.
Let's go on the record. Let's go on the record.
What you saying?
Hold on, Carlos. Let's go on the record. Brim, has Bud ever ducked any fight throughout his entire career?
Interesting.
Yes or no?
You want me to answer for him?
Brim, are you there?
Brim has stepped away from the moment. Please leave your name and number at the center of the motherfucking beat.
Yeah, he can't answer that.
There's a reason why Nuke is getting this treatment. Did Nuke know why he's getting this treatment?
I don't know why.
Fuck his question. Fuck his question.
So he means he don't want to answer it.
I don't want to answer. I have no problem answering. I already answered it. You already answered me this. Asked me this question.
Answer it right now. Answer it right now. Has he ever ducked any fight in his entire career?
He only ducked your mama.
And so I can answer for him. Yes, he's that. Yes.
And so when a guy says a dude has never ducked anybody, that you already know they biased, and he thinks the other guy got a golden dick. We already know.
But you know what's so funny about this? Y'all want to harp on who Bud possibly ducked, but y'all see y'all conveniently leave out who ducked Bud, and then y'all turn around and bash his resume because he didn't fight the people who ducked him. Y'all guys are the most disingenuous fugazi motherfuckers I've ever seen, bro. You guys are fugazi. You guys are fugazi.
It goes both ways. No matter what the fighter is, they probably ducked somebody, and somebody's probably ducked them.
No. It's a difference when you're fighting people that are contemporaries that are in the same age bracket, in the same division, around the same time, and your father tells you, and your father publicly says you leave him alone.
That's not always.
And he got to his dad told Terrence Crawford to leave him alone, bro. And he turned down his highest guaranteed payday to fight Granado. I don't want to hear what y'all talking about. I don't want to hear it.
Did you know Terrence Crawford said he never offered Boots anything? You know that, right?
Well, you can't offer anybody when you say you're loyal to Showtime before you even get to the
He
table.
said they never even talked about a Boots fight.
They didn't even
discussed it.
They didn't
They
get a
never
chance to.
approached
They
Boots
didn't get a
camp.
chance
This is
to.
what Bud
They
said.
didn't get
He
a
said
chance
we've
to
never
because
approached
when you
those
involve
guys. We
Showtime from
never
the very
talked to
beginning, there's
them,
no
and he's
negotiation.
not
You had a brief
interested in
conversation
making
and
a
that
fight
ended
with Boots
boom.
Ennis. He said this time and
Nuke,
time again, bro.
hey, Nuke, when I was saying that Boots Ennis sparring Sean Porter and he was piecing Sean Porter up, I was thinking about, man, what would he do to Bud Crawford, man, if Sean Porter was giving Bud Crawford a hell of a
I mean,
fight?
no, Carlos. The problem that I have is my brother Mills, and I know him from Omaha, so I know Mills, my brother, and
Enos, eat a
I know
dick,
he's
Enos.
biased towards Bud. I
Enos,
get it,
eat a dick,
But when
Enos.
he likes to
Eat
get
a
on here
dick,
and he
Enos.
like, I'm gonna do my Mills impression. Yeah, I don't understand how Boots can survive against a guy like Xander Zayas when he's fighting Karen Chukachian and he couldn't make the adjustments. And I'm like, Bud got hit in the face by 50 right hands and didn't do shit. Couldn't move out the way. And but you're talking about like and Boots dominated Karen. This dude went life and death with Mantramov.
See,
And anytime you say
why
anything about Bud,
this is
no,
why I
he got a
continue to
golden
go at you
dick. You
guys because
can't
you
talk
guys
about
don't care
him.
about context. You don't care about none of that. You know damn well the way Majinov fought that fight, that is not
Mantramov,
how
who
he
the fuck is
usually fights.
Mantramov?
He made a phenomenal adjustment that gave him a chance, but at the same token, it did hurt him a little bit
He beat
offensively
Bud,
because he
bro.
didn't fight
He
like
beat
he
Bud.
normally
Bud
fights
should have ran that shit
offensively.
back, bro. He should have
And
ran it
what?
back because he got cooked. And he
No.
didn't want to
I'm
get. He didn't want
sorry,
to lose
Nuke.
again, bro.
Minority Nuke. You need to change your name to Minority Nuke because you have a minority opinion and you want it to be the majority. But unfortunately, Nuke, it's the minority, and you got to get over it, buddy.
JMA says to you, Brim, wanting a fighter to fight ain't the right thing, Brim.
Well, first and foremost, I didn't say it was the wrong thing. I just say that the way that they talk about it is the wrong way. You approach it wrong. How you gonna talk about why didn't he give Lester the chance? Bro, you guys are being idiots. You know
So
damn
us
well
wanting
they're in
him
the
to fight
same
a
fucking
top
camp. And if
contender's
he lets
wrong,
all
bro.
the belts go, there's 4 belts. That means just give him an opportunity to get one of the belts. You guys are being clown shoes and y'all intentionally doing this shit, and this shit is shameful. It's shameful.
Hey, you know what's crazy about all this? Like, before Crawford even fought Madrimov, we didn't even know who the fuck Madrimov is, bro. Uzbeki can. What? Why you couldn't fight the Fundoras and the Vergil Ortiz in the world and that be in America?
Don't do that. Fundora,
What do you mean don't do that,
who
bro?
is Fundora represented by? Are you forgetting what Samson said on the Boxing Voice? You guys always forget the details just to make the arguments. Fundora been swerving a whole lot of people, more than just Buddy. Swerve Xander. And obviously he wasn't really looking to fight Vergil. And obviously Vergil's team wasn't looking to push the issue either because they could have had the fight. So that's why I'm like, you guys gotta stop, bro. You guys gotta stop.
Crawford rejected a fight with Vergil Ortiz when the contract was given to him, and it would have been a career high payday.
Because he was looking, there wasn't gonna be no career high payday. How you know it was a career high payday? How do you know it was a career high payday?
I'm not interested in it.
Because I'm trying to fight Canelo. He dug Vergil to fight Canelo, bro. How do you sound? He dug Vergil to fight Canelo.
Canelo was not interested in that fight at this time.
But he got it. But he got it. So, but he got it. He got it though. So what are you saying? He got what he was looking
He got a
for.
Canelo fight, but at the moment he turned down a Vergil Ortiz fight, there was no Canelo fight on the table.
And when you deny a fight from a hungry young lion that doesn't have injuries,
bro.
You know what I mean? When he doesn't have injuries and shit.
Here and talk about this man like he ain't never ducked nobody is the saddest thing in the world. And
well, you know what?
This man like he got a golden dick,
y'all can bitch and moan about everything he say, do whatever. At the end of the day, the fighters that y'all champion move way more bitch made, and y'all be defending them bitch ass niggas. Y'all be defending the bitch made moves. Nigga finna beat asses, got his team making bitch made moves, and you sitting here happy and clapping your hands and pinching your nipples about it. And you want to sit here and talk about Terrence Crawford? Shut the fuck up, Nuke. With that noted, I'm about to get in the shower. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm out of this bitch.
One last question, Brim. Last question.
No question.
Last question, Brim. Would you say on this channel we're at least fair? Brim.
He don't want to answer no more.
Damn, we're not fair, Brim.
Damn, Brim, we ain't even fair, Brim.
We're not just. We're not just. We're not.
Come on, Brim.
Come on,
Brim
Brim.
ain't talking no more, yo.
No, if you go any other channel, any other boxing channel, bro, they have an agenda, man. We
He
keep
just
it
no.
fair,
He just
man.
There's
video.
every
Yo, he
boxing. There's not one
just
boxing
videoed me
channel out
right
there that
now.
don't have an agenda. The
Yeah.
IBFP don't have no agenda.
Hey,
We
hey,
talk that shit about
you know,
everybody,
they
and we
want
don't
to
treat
pay.
no fighters like they got a golden dick.
Hey, they wanna blow up. You know, I'm sorry, bro, but I don't care. They wanna overrate Crawford like the greatest welterweight in history, man. But his
Absolutely
resume,
not.
he absolutely not. He not even better than Sugar Ray Leonard. Hell no.
No.
I mean,
No.
look, Bud is okay. He's an okay little
It's
fighter.
good.
But Bud, you're an okay little fighter. But when you start ducking guys like Conor McGregor, like, what are you doing, bro?
Because he knows that fucking wrestling background he got ain't gonna save his ass against a Conor McGregor in the octagon.
But why he always trying to wrestle with Turkey's nuts?
Because Turkey and them niggas don't know how to wrestle. To them, all hugging. All he does is hug them. And every time you see Bud, he ain't wrestling nobody. He ain't putting nobody in no locker or nothing. He just like street wrestling them, like hugging them. I'll pick him and body slam his ass. That's what he's doing. He's not really showing any type of fucking martial arts skills or anything like that.
When I see Vergil Ortiz hurt Madrimov multiple times in that fight, I'm like, yeah, now I understand why Bud didn't want no smoke with Vergil Ortiz.
He didn't want to fight with Vergil, man. We all know that already, man. We all know that. Buck Crawford knows that. Buck Crawford girls, there's fangirls know it. Everybody know that shit, yo.
Man, that insurance that Bud got, the defending him, that full cover insurance, man, I need that.
Oh my God,
I'm
they
gonna
were
be honest
dying.
with you, man. Like if I had people in my life defend me like they defend Bud Crawford, bro, you never take it.
Oh, bro, they were fucking dying to get that Mexican dude out of there. Forget about
man,
it.
you got people moving like the Secret Service for Bud Crawford, man. You know what I mean? It's just
hold on. Read this one, Carlos, because this one is the realest shit I didn't heard all day. Read that, Carlos.
So Benavidez is wrong in unifying, but Bud is okay in avoiding to defend against young guys because he was looking for Canelo. And yet Canelo had to fight young guys and defend belts undisputed.
And hold on. And he turned down Vergil, who's been chasing him since the prior weight class. And then he didn't even have a Canelo fight on the table. He was threatening Turkey, said, if you don't give me this fight, I'm going to retire. Canelo said he wasn't interested. Canelo had already said, I'm not interested. Vergil had the offer, and he said, give me this fight or I'm going to cry.
And by the way, they make it seem that Bud is super old, but Vergil and Boost about to be 30. Like, what we talking about here?
And here's the thing: Bud is the best preserved fighter at his age in the sport of boxing.
But
because what other kind of fighter can move up in weight and not have any issues?
But you can be the best preserved when you don't fight 3 fights of a year. You don't fight back to back. Defend belts.
And you don't fight top competition.
Right.
Errol Spence was an alcoholic. And Madrimov, that was his hardest fight of his career. Everybody else he fought was in Dongus and Jeff Horns and was straight dookie.
Because when you fight consistently, like Inoue and Yusuke, you're gonna get banged up. You're gonna get beat up.
Even Canelo. But here's the thing: you see when Bud fought Kell Brook, and my brother Steel Mills came on here and started talking about the fight. My grandma would have looked good cutting the ring off against Kell Brook at that point in his career. What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, that point of the career, my fucking son would cut the ring off from Kell Brook. What the fuck you talking about?
Triple G destroyed Kell Brook, and then they try to piggyback that win with Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bud Crawford, according to his own team, they said they should have been up in weight years ago. Really, when Canelo was fighting Triple G is when Bud Crawford should have been up in weight fighting those guys. He chose not to go up in weight and put on the weight because he was scared, bro. But when Canelo's knockouts, slowed down and he started going to decision against guys like Berlanga and shit, he said, okay, I can go up there and skate. Let me go get it. There you go.
Just wow, when you gotta fight. It's just easy peasy when you're gonna fight a guy that's taller than you, got more reach than you and shit like that, more weight than you. It's easy peasy.
And he don't have the stamina and all that at this point because Canelo's been on a steady decline. When you seen what he did against William Skull was the worst performance in his career. Like disgusting. And then Skull gets knocked out the very next fight.
Exactly, about Ole Iglesias. Yep. No, not about Ole Iglesias. My fault. It was something.
I thought you said Julio Iglesias.
No, it's this white. It was like this white European dude. I forgot who it was.
Right now, everybody's just mad because we say the truth about Crawford. We're not just fucking going against him. We just saying the facts, bro. What's there? People don't want to open that door, that Pandora box. When we open it, then we get fucking beef.
And you know what it is? It's bleeding through the next generation of American fighters because like Shakur be like, oh, you got to fight Raymond Ford to Oshaki, and when Oshaki beats him, can I fight you now? And it's like, nah. Like it's like, why are you not getting the best fights? Why these American fighters don't want to fight each other?
Dictating the fights. Who the fuck are you? You're not a promoter. You're a fighter, dickhead.
You literally got no fight right now. You talk about 144 with Devin Haney. You know that fight's not gonna happen because you're playing peekaboo with shit. You know what I mean? Either fight the people in your division or just shut up.
He's not gonna fight Haney. We know that for a fact.
We know
his big brother. His big brother's gonna go in first. You already know that. His big brother's the businessman.
Well, we know the game, man. Look, at the end of the day, shout out to everybody for coming on here, man. Some people believe Bud got a golden dick and they'll stand on it or sit on it or whatever they do to it.
With a tall glass of Bud milk and no longer a Bud ham and cheese, a Bud sub and cheese, a big old Bud,
and the side of Bo mac and cheese, nigga.
Hold on. This is the best one. Boxing Sage says a Bud turkey and cheese.
That's good. I like that.
Bud turkey and cheese. Yep.
Oh, man, you smashed them together. All right, man. Salute to everybody. We out of here. Supreme, take us out.
All right, my brothers, man. I can't believe you can't slander this dude because y'all think he got a golden dick. Y'all a bunch of